Hello, travelers. I forgot to actually turn on my light. There we go. That's much better. All right. So, as I was saying, today, one little notice: our buddy Phalanx will not be joining us today. He's a little under the very hot weather. Um, it is like 32 degrees Celsius, 90 Fahrenheit, and it's just too warm for Europeans. Anyway, this session, how many Arakokra does it take to screw a cult? Let's find out, shall we? So, once upon a time, our adventuring party were met with violence in the great hall of Feathergale Spire. Fight after fight eventually led to the pinnacle of the tower, where the vulture-riding knights succeeded in throwing Wilden's steel defender into the canyon below. This did not seem to be his end, however, as a group of Arakokra had apparently gotten into the ground safely. Once back on the tower, the party then made themselves ready to clear out the rest of the spire. So, here we are on top of the spire. Let me get the canyon up. Caw-caw. There we go.
Were we still in conversation with them, or did we end it
I last thing
We were about to.
yeah, the last thing they said
Okay.
to you guys was something along the lines of, let's clear this place out.
Oh, right, yes, we were gonna do a little thing. Then Bio would just go to upstairs and be like, so we're going down, please? Yes?
This wind's not good for her hair.
If you want, you can climb on my back. I can turn into a bear, and we can climb down. No? Okay, yeah. In that case, we are going down by the station. No worries.
More bear.
Staircase. Yes, Bio will start heading down this.
Alrighty.
Velkia will probably take the rear.
As you, yeah.
I was gonna say I'll probably take the front.
Alrighty.
Well, Bio goes first probably, but
Okay.
Okay. That's fine. Oh, actually, Grim behind you. And
lovely.
I guess Phalanx will then follow Wilden if you're gonna be behind Grim, or do you actually very much want to be at the front?
No, I'll let Bayou take the front if she wants.
Alrighty.
I just want to get down.
I just didn't want the squishy people in the front.
So Phalanx, just before he heads down the stairs, gazes off and says, "Did you guys see more large birds flying around just now?"
Mm-hmm.
I saw them flying in the direction of the chasm.
Did I?
Did we?
I did.
Your seeing thing must be the height.
I look around if I still catch a glimpse of any of that.
All right, make a perception check, please. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. You just about see these large shapes ducking beneath some of the clouds that cover the top part of the canyon.
Ah, you mean those that I point in that direction?
Yes, exactly.
Well, it seems that some of them some of them are trying to escape. But no worries, not for long.
Are they coming towards us or away from us?
I think they're going away.
Aren't they going into that chasm cavern, whatever it is that we saw some people go into before?
That's what I was thinking.
I mean, it makes sense. Also, our friends here, and I point at the Arakokras, said that they did like they are the same kind of a those two places are kind of connected with people, so it makes sense that now that we are here and we took over, they would try to run there. But maybe not all of them would have birds, or maybe there isn't enough. So there still might be some here.
Sleep would always be good.
So we still should take a look, downstairs and kind of go through this whole place. And also check if it doesn't have a basement.
Yeah, good point. I'm in.
Alrighty. So should I just move everyone down?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Alrighty.
Yeah, nah, I don't want to get knocked off again.
Is there anything you'd like to do on the floor you are on right now?
I would
Search
definitely
the other.
look into the other rooms.
Yes.
I mean, each of us into one.
Alrighty. Let me open up
Nope.
this door.
Oh. Oh.
There you go. So these seem to be
That's always the same.
these seem to be like standard quarters. You see a couple of these feathered cloaks you've seen before, that the knights themselves were wearing.
Mm-hmm.
Was did they wear any other like color or style coordinated things apart from the cloaks? Like matching armors or anything like that?
Yeah, they were actually they wore like studded leather armor, and they had these in between bits, which were like almost like the, what do you call it, like the membrane between your fingers, and on that would be stamped the following symbol. I've shown you this one before, but I'll show it again. This one.
Because what I'm thinking of is, first of all, I would definitely want to grab one of those cloaks and kind of try to like look through the things if they have any sort of like spare parts to such outfit. In case one of us would want to pretend to be one of them. So to kind of check if there is enough to put together a thing like that.
You can all make investigation checks for looking into these rooms if you want.
Yeah. I would mostly like to focus on desks. I was not very interested in the costuming part of it.
Alrighty.
I mean, if we find something else like a chest with personal items, that is also useful.
So going through all of these belongings that are scattered around these rooms, Volkia, you do not find anything that would be aimed towards. Oh, good job, Vine.
God damn
Be
it.
aimed towards fixing clothing or spare parts or something. There seem to be some spare outfits in their entirety, but not stuff, not like spare parts or anything.
I mean, if they are outfits, that's fine too.
Yeah, in these few rooms, you find like 2 of them.
Okay.
And you also find like a bunch of valuables. Yeah, you don't know if they're stolen or not, if they maybe belonged to these knights legitimately or not. But yeah, seem to be pretty valuable.
Well, they don't seem to need them anymore, and they have seemed to cause quite a bit of suffering to the world. So
Mhm.
perhaps that is a fitting price
Yeah.
to pay.
For the sake of brevity, I'm just gonna say you find 55 gold pieces worth of these valuable knickknacks.
Okay.
And Wilden, for you it's about the same story. You find 87 gold pieces worth of valuables.
Okay.
Bayou, you come into this room and you're just, fascinated by some of the creatures' heads and tapestries that are on the wall. And
Very
yeah,
pretty.
those are pretty.
Pretty.
So,
Continue down.
Yeah.
all right.
By the way, like one last look over here to see if there's any one or anything that changed, but I'm assuming not.
Make a perception check if you want.
Sure. Boop. I think it's a bit better.
Alrighty. Looks empty.
I will let Wilden go first this time. Now that we're not so high up anymore.
Also, I hand everyone, including our drow friend, 11 gold pieces.
Alrighty.
Thank you.
She fought for us. She also deserves them.
Grim,
I'm not. Also, do our Kokras look like they know what money is?
they do seem, interested in all of this looting that you're doing. And, they just kind of take their javelins and go around looking if there's anything to poke.
I will go and I will give the leader the 11 pieces that I would have, and a small way to balance the scales of what people here did. You can put it to good use.
He doesn't say anything, but he just kind of grasps it in his fist and then raises his fist to like his where his heart is, and then stuffs it in a pouch.
All right.
And Grim, just turns to you, or turns to you, Bayou, and says, "This girl knows how to deal with pirates."
She sure does. I'm nothing to complain about.
So, moving down.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so you are now on the Great Hall level.
Any noises coming down
Still
from down
scared
below?
me.
Make a perception check.
Huh?
Everyone,
Nice.
everyone,
High
or just Gilbert?
five.
Everyone who wants to listen, stop and listen.
I see Wilden stop and look slightly constipated, so I figure she's listening.
Yeah, you Wilden.
Definitely.
Yeah, you swear you can still hear that bear on the other side of the window.
There's a circus bear on the loose around here, folks. Just be very, very careful. I know it's you, Valky. I'm just playing.
Thank you. I was really aiming for the circus vibe bear. Really. Thank you for you to notice that.
You were pulling off some tricks.
One day maybe I will know how to swing from one trapeze to another as a bear. One can dream.
All right.
But I will even lean over to Grim and say, she's far from an actual pirate, though. And I guess we'll keep doing that at 4.
Yep.
Alrighty. There you go. So you would now be at the level of well, you can see this level of the drawbridge.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I will definitely go check out the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
Because at some point there were weird dudes sniffing stuff from a giant cauldron, right?
That's true. And the cauldron seems cold, and the room looks deserted.
And the contents of the cauldron still there?
It's mostly gone. There are still like some bits and pieces, like a couple of inches of soup still left.
I'm still fascinated by what the hell that is. Is there any way I could use my knowledge of herbs and proficiency and ownership of herbalism kit to figure out what this goddamn soup is?
You can make a. Let me think. You can make an intelligence check, and you can add your proficiency bonus for using your herbalism kit.
Okay. That is same for me using investigation, so I will click it as investigation.
No problem.
There we go.
All right. It's judging from the herbs that they threw in there, you can probably guess that it's a fairly bland soup, but nothing seems to point towards poisonous things or whatever.
Hallucinogenics.
No hallucinogenics.
Because I wouldn't be surprised given the stare they were giving that soup.
Mm-hmm.
Like they seem that they are doing some mushrooms for sure.
Yeah, magic soup, man.
Magic soup, man. All right, I will then move to the plant area.
Yeah, the solarium.
Yes.
Right. So you see all of the plant baskets and barrels, and you can see one window is currently open, blowing a cool breeze, swaying the leaves of the plants from side to side. Seems very calm and empty here.
All right, I will kind of like peek out of window if I don't see anyone anywhere in there. Kind of look through the plants if any of them seems to be missing.
Mm-hmm. Make a perception check, please.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Right.
There seems to be no one in the vicinity, and the plants appear undisturbed.
All right. I will kind of. I guess that will take some time as I'm going through it. So.
Mm-hmm. So, in the meantime, Bayu, what are you doing?
Just checking again if anything changed in the room, if like anyone left anything behind, anything like that.
Mm-hmm. So you're taking your time then? Bayu?
Sorry, my push talk isn't working properly.
Alright.
Just taking my time.
Alright, so can you make an investigation check, please?
Yes, I can. It's a bit better. Never mind.
Nice.
Ooh,
Well, it's 100% better.
Thanks.
You know.
I guess I'll just be pouring out some water onto the floor and.
Yeah, okay. You find like pillows and blankets. That don't seem very comfy, and you're very quickly distracted. Oh wait, I gotta look at water now.
You can go stare into the soup.
I think I'm good, thank you.
All right. And Wilden, what's your plan?
Checking out what's behind this door,
All right.
What's behind door number
and
one?
I want to open it if it's unlocked and just say "aha," like I'm surprising somebody.
It is actually you grab the doorknob and you're like super ready to surprise any and all people on the other side of this door, and it's locked.
All right, I will
Fuck.
try and lockpick it.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and make your
Uh,
check. So Dex plus your proficiency.
Yes. Just pull up my sheet. Okay, not too bad. Oops, +4.
Ah, that's fine.
Not a good one.
Yeah. This whatever is behind here, although Savra did refer to it as the weapons locker,
Mm-hmm.
it seems to be locked tight.
I look up at Vic. Come on, big buddy.
All right, make an attack roll. Yeah, you punch through the door and make a significant hole in it, and you can just about see like a few racks of you know, scale mail and shields, longbows, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I want to get the door open and just see if there's anything extraordinary.
As soon as I hear the thump, I will come over.
Probably you
Yeah.
probably hear a few like thwack,
Yeah.
thwack, thwack.
Yeah.
Good thumbs or bad thumbs? Because I like peek my head around the corner, like good batching or bad batching.
Good bashing. Successful
Right.
bashing.
I'll come with him.
Alrighty. So with a few successful bashes, you know, it's a wooden door, even though it's locked. Eventually, be it with force or fire spells, you're gonna get through this. So you're on the other side of this door, and you know, might as well delete the door actually.
Aha!
Get rid of it altogether.
There you go. And yeah, you can see the weapon racks currently hold 4 long swords, 4 suits of scale mail, 4 shields, 4 helmets, 4 longbows, and 4 quivers of 20 arrows each.
I'm actually thinking I might take the longbow and leave my short bow here. Kind of
Makes
just
sense.
You could.
okay, just walk to it and be like, huh, it's bigger. I think I can still use it though. And she kind of just like has the flashback of seeing the vultures, like, you know, go further and further away. She's like, yep, I am taking this.
Are
And
you? Yeah.
yep. Go ahead.
Are you proficient with longbows at all?
No, but I'm also not proficient with short bow, so you know.
Alrighty.
Skill mail gives me the advantage for stealth, right?
Yes.
God damn it. I'm gonna leave it.
It's medium armor, at least though.
Mm-hmm.
Also, those shields, they are metal or wooden.
They are wooden with like a metal banding around it.
Hmm.
Seem to be like you know what a heater shield is?
Yeah.
It has like the very typical shield shape.
Yeah. But
Anything?
I'm
Sorry.
just pondering if that classifies as wooden shield, because druids don't use metal stuff.
Yeah, it's primarily made of wood.
I will take it then,
All right.
and I
Anything?
will go into the kitchen and like use shit there to paint it over to a different color.
Nice. What color are you gonna paint it?
Probably something like green, like like leaves, like the greenery of trees and so on.
Ah, yes, the Druid special.
Yes, the druid special. I will do a druid special. It's like, okay, I know there's a little bit of iron, but I painted it like tree, so it's fine.
Still wood. Don't worry about it.
All right. Wilden, you were saying?
Anything arcane in nature.
If you had detect
Anything
magic,
magical.
you would know for certain.
I don't have detect magic, do I?
Nothing that you can see,
No.
you know, strikes you as magical.
Like a magical item, weapon, or anything like that.
You can make an Arcana check if you want.
Yes, I want.
Doing that. Sorry, can you repeat to me which weapons there were?
So 4 of each: a long sword, a long bow, and 20 arrows.
Okay.
Well, 3 long bows now. All right. Yeah, nothing in this room strikes you as magical.
Okay. All right.
I will take 1 arrow and put it on my belt.
Okay.
I
Are-
offer
are
any
you just
leftover
go-
weapons to the Aokakras. Unless somebody else wants something.
I'm good.
I'm good. I was just going to ask Bayu if she's planning to have like a fully decorated belt of just every item we find.
I mean, you see a belt with like an arrow on it, bare ears, there's component pouches, there's cuffs and goat horns. Yes. It looks down and it's
Cool.
like just like opens her arms and starting to like show herself off. And she's like, yes, trinket.
At this point, I'm wondering if just her belt and accessories give her disadvantage on stealth.
That's a good point.
Honestly.
And here's Bayu showing off the
Bayu
latest
will
autumn
turn
collection.
Well, and say,
Does Grim need any of these weapons or armor or anything?
They don't really suit my fancy, she says. Did you hear what I said?
Mm.
Yep.
Alright. No, just checking. And
Then I offer them to the bird friends.
yeah, one of the Arakokra takes like a longbow and makes like weird head bobbing motion while making all these clicking noises. Happy clicks.
I mean, they do remember that we can talk with them in Primordial, in case they want to say something.
Sure, but you know, we all make like, you know,
Yeah.
onomatopoeias and weird
Yeah.
noises.
Just saying.
Like a gleeful ah, something like that.
Bayu will turn to Wilden and say, well, that reminds me. Is there like a possibility you could maybe make me, let's say, you know, something like a collapsible barrel? Maybe? Slightly?
It would take me some time. It might. I can do it, but it'd take me some time to figure out how to make it collapse. It might be kind of heavy as well.
As long as you want to like, be able to like carry it on my back or something. Like that would be good enough for me. I will pay you for your efforts and for your material.
Is it? What do you want to hold in it?
Water?
So why not just like a large water skin?
Well, I can't kick over a large water skin.
Oh, you want to kick this thing?
I mean, you've
I'm
come
gonna make it
across
for
a
you, and
lot
then you want to
characters.
break it.
No. I mean, I just want to like be able to fly people down the stairs or something.
Wait, how big of a barrel do you want?
Approximately. Give me a sec.
How many gallons can you create?
Approximately 10 gallons.
Whoa,
Give or take.
that's pretty heavy.
No, but I mean something that would just like inconvenience anyone that would have to walk through it would be good enough. That would just be able to summon water and just get it that way if it's convenient for me.
I mean, that is one way for you to always have a place to stare into water.
Also that, yes,
That's
water.
like 38 liters, by the way.
I know. I googled it
That's a
last time.
lot.
Yeah, I'll try and figure out something to the effect that you want.
I mean, at this point, you might as well make a bathtub. Collapsible one, though.
Nice.
Are you
That's
claiming
not
that
a
I
bad
think?
idea.
That's very offended. Excuse me.
I mean, a barrel. I'd fit in a barrel just as easy enough. That's like a bathtub for me.
I can get you downstairs.
Oh no.
Go ambush them. It'd be great.
I'm pretty sure dwarf tossing is illegal in these parts. But
You'll be able to survive like 2 flights of stairs, right?
Me?
Oh,
Eh.
No, let's
we're
let's
fine.
not throw anyone
Let's not find
anywhere.
out. I mean, but we do
One
have
way to
one
find
more.
out.
No,
At least one.
no, by you, because then I won't be able to make you the barrel. So just leave my parts in place.
Well, no, I mean to shove it downstairs in the barrel. It's like an ambush.
Oh, bad.
It's a perfect plan.
Oh, like a surprise attack.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
boom, I pop out.
No one
I pop
Yeah.
out and like.
Are you planning to make a Trojan barrel
yes.
Yes.
with a building inside?
With
I mean, would
wheels.
you expect someone like him to come down the stairs rolling in a barrel? I wouldn't. I'd be
It's
surprised.
gonna
Well-
be fantasy R2D2.
It's a bad day for anyone down there. I'll tell you that.
Exactly.
That
see?
sounds like a bad time for you, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh man, it sounds amazing. It's like a one-man tank. You can kit this thing out with like ballistas and
It's just a
stuff.
slight headache.
Yeah.
You'll be fine.
I can work it out. I'll build you something.
Thanks. I really appreciate it.
Fiddle fan
But we
tank.
do. Yeah. we do have one more flight down for the stable. Yeah.
Let's go.
Alrighty. Moving down then. You come to the familiar site of the lower stables. And just taking your time to slowly open. They're like, you know, double doors like in a Western saloon.
Are the hippogriffs still in here, or just the one on the roof that we noticed?
Everything seems to be gone. All of the creatures.
They left in a hurry.
Any like
And
feathers or anything left behind?
interesting point of notice. Like 70% of the outside doors are also open. Anything that left behind, you can make a perception check if you're just scanning all of them, or an investigation.
Investigation.
Yeah,
mean, I'll be
I
trying
would like
look
to
for
also
it.
have a look.
Yeah, go ahead.
I will
What
do
the
it as well.
fuck?
Oh man, you're climbing incrementally though. At the end of the session.
That is net 20.
Nice.
Damn.
I was gonna say I'm looking for like feathers and stuff, but apparently I'm not looking for
You
anything.
found shit.
I'll find you a feather.
Yeah,
Dang.
you find a feather in like a pile of hay, which is pushing it with this investigation check, I might add.
I appreciate anything.
The rest of you, yeah, there doesn't seem to be anything that was stored in these stables, nor although
No secret way.
no secret way. Although I should add that in the middle, around the spiral staircase, there is a bunch of standard supplies. You know,
Like?
food rations and coils of rope. Pretty much, any kind of standard gear you can think of: lanterns, shovels.
Show.
I will take some rope.
Alrighty.
Actually, I already have rope.
I will
Take more rope.
Yeah, I'll take more rope. I'll double that what I have.
I will tell the Yaroko Cross that if they would if they would use some extra food or any like basic necessities, we are here.
Mm-hmm.
They're free to choose whatever they might need.
The leader once again turns to you, Valkia, and says in Auran, so primordial dialect, what will become of this place after you are gone?
Well, that will depend on what we find in the cavern. If we manage to dispatch of the evil that used to live here, I assume that it might become deserted. So perhaps it might be of use to you. It does have a good location to keep a watch over this whole valley, after all, of the whole canyon.
Mm-hmm.
But if we fail in our pursuit to stop those who used to take this place over, then of course eventually they might try to take it back. But we definitely don't want that. So we will do our best to prevent it.
We have been signal the others. We are fortifying this position.
It sounds
What
like a
is
brilliant idea.
what's
And
this thing?
with that I turn to Weldon and I shortly explain that the Aracocras are planning to settle in this tower, both to defend it in case the knights would want to return, and also because it does have advantageous position to what they are already trying to do, protect the canyon.
Can you ask him if we'll be welcome back, and if Bayou can take one last look at the roof because she's really fond of that view.
Well, then I will throw you off of it. I swear.
Volkia kind of chuckles and it turns to the Arcocras, and she does translate the first part in a way that, like, we, of course, we would understand if you would wish to have talk to you or cooperate. Would we be welcome?
Naturally.
Very well. We would happily. Oftentimes, we are in need of such advice.
They all nod and just start fanning out and going about their business, scanning the tower.
I turn to our group and like, so what now?
Well, what
So I'm assuming it's like late afternoon at this point.
okay.
Well, I would say, and the cavern was approximately how far, travel-wise?
Um, Let me check. Like the place that you saw people
Yeah,
heading into? Yeah.
yeah.
That would be um 2,400 feet. Don't know how much that is in like miles or anything.
Yeah, but basically it's not too crazily far.
No, it's not that far.
Yeah, yeah.
Especially if you could like fly, because heading down into the canyon and then going there would take considerably more effort, of course.
If it's
Yeah,
2,400 feet, then it's like only half a mile away.
Oh yeah, it's not that bad.
yeah.
But I
Well,
don't think we should go there like with spell slots wasted
well, we
Mhm.
we
or
have
anything
we
like
have
that.
only two options. If we do want to go there, then we have only two options: either to go now or to rest before we go. The question would be, though, if we would want to go then during the day, or perhaps hidden in the night.
It's a good question. Do you think those creatures can see better in the dark or
I don't know.
daytime?
I mean,
That's a very good point.
they didn't seem nocturnal per se. So if we decided to, and once we are inside, it doesn't matter what time of the day it is because we
Right.
are inside. So maybe I would say that maybe we have better chances to stand our ground and get there unnoticed, or at least get to some location close by if we want to watch it under the shadow of the night. So perhaps we should rest now and head there.
Early morning before the sun rises.
Yeah, I think that would be that is probably when most of these people would be sleeping, especially after this.
I mean, the whole point is that none of us, I think, have great sight at night.
I can see fine tonight.
Well, then me.
No,
Yeah.
I also can't see that great in the darkness. Although, let me check one thing.
But maybe not like getting into a fight because of being too loud and barging in might be a nice change of pace.
Yeah, and Grim also took quite a beating in the first fight as well.
Yeah.
So
Actually, if we decide to go in the dark, I should be able to of course burning some of my magical power for it, but give us ability to see in the dark.
You can
Both.
do that?
Yes. If I have some time to prepare for it and focus myself, then I can cast a spell called Dark Vision.
Nice.
So we're agreed that we take a rest while we're being protected by these folk, and then head out early morning before the sun rises.
Phalanx says, there will potentially be a lot of danger there.
Has there been a place where we've gone where there isn't?
Good point.
Phalanx, do you have any suggestions for how to prepare them?
My databanks show nothing of the sort.
I'm merely a protocol droid.
Maybe you should praise Slathander, shouldn't you?
Good idea. I'll consult him straight away.
Sorry, it's the height. I'm getting sick.
Yeah, so I guess we will take a long rest.
All right. Go ahead and do that.
From at some point during that rest, I would like to discuss with the group if basically kind of the trade-off of I can make us see in the dark.
Don't forget to refresh your character sheet, by the way.
That's what I'm missing.
That I can make us see in the dark, but each person I do that to, that costs me some kind of powerful spells. So, maybe we should figure out what that would see in the dark if needed.
Well, Phalanx and I, or at least I don't need it. I can see in the dark just fine.
I do.
Yeah,
by you, and I don't know.
That is a good question.
I just look at Grim and I'm like, right, no, you're fine.
Yeah, she looks fine.
Let me check. Nope, he does not have dark vision.
God damn it.
I mean, I'd be fine by giving it just like the phalanx and then just see what I'm gonna be doing. Oh no, I have a Razor. I can just use my dagger.
No, the difference is
It
that
doesn't
if you
give
have
a...
which
Yeah,
does
this is fine.
which does make like 10-foot radius of bright light and 10 more feet of dim light.
I'll
So
just use Wilden as my blind doggo and then you can lead the way, right? Then I'll be okay.
Sure, I won't be quiet while I do it, but sure.
It's fine. I mean, it can't be any worse than deep waters. You just bump into stuff every once in a while and then you're good.
Sounds good.
okay, in that case, right before we go, I will cast Dark Vision on Phalanx.
Alrighty.
So he will gain Dark Vision of 60 feet.
So after the long rest, yes?
Yes. It lasts 8 hours, so
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you like. I'm not sure how it works with like spell slots, because I did have an empty spell slot of that level also before.
Okay.
But like, when oh no, wait, actually, because I need to prepare it, that needs to be done, I believe, after the long rest, not before. So yeah, never mind. Yeah, so after the long rest is done, I will pat him on the back and make him see in the dark.
Alrighty, gotcha. So let me change that. So what range was that?
60 feet.
60 feet. Also, I will give each of you 50 XP for clearing out the
Thank
tower.
you.
Woo! Oh wait! Woo!
The gasp.
No,
You're-
it's not enough.
You're like over 6,000, but you need 6.5, don't you?
I have
Oops.
6,381, and
Yeah.
with those 50, it would be missing like 70 XP.
Yep.
Seriously.
Yep.
Alright.
Yep, 69 XP missing for next level.
Let's go kill some rats along the way.
Just stab random plants.
In moments like this, it's very hard to not be a murder hobo.
Yeah.
Not like
Phalanx turns to you after you lay his hand on him and cast Dark Vision. So what's our plan? How do we get there?
Well, we
Like
could
having a
first
plan.
get over there and, see if there is, first of all, any other entrance than the main one, and if not, maybe just walking through the main one.
I was thinking more like, how do we get down?
Oh, I think that this should not be that much of a problem. We can go ask our new friends.
Yeah.
They fly back up, and they could easily fly us down if we need their assistance.
We're flying again, excuse me?
Or we can go around and get down into canyon, but that would take much longer.
I mean, have we ever been in a rush?
I mean, the light will be out eventually. But look, it's not, you are not riding them. They are just hugging you and flying you down. Basically.
Just drop me and kill one of them. If they don't kill me by dropping me.
No worries, no one will drop you.
Fine.
Um,
Once.
If everyone would agree that I would go and try to find the Aarakocras.
Mm-hmm.
Ideally the leader.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Yeah, that's easy enough.
And I will kind of like, after some, respectful gesture of greeting, I would ask if it would be possible to help me and my group to get down into the canyon, so that we can get onto the business of looking into the cavern where probably the rest of these people hid. If we would take the route around and to get down to canyon, it would take quite some time. So, would it be possible for you and your companions to help us get down there?
He just looks around. How many of you are there?
Five
Wait,
of us.
Ma?
6.
Six. Six. But one of them is very small. And like we don't mind like waiting down, like if it would need to be done in like, 2 groups or something. It would still be immensely faster than going all the way around to get down into the canyon.
We are 10 strong. I will send 6 of us with you to get you there safely. You will have to do on your own.
Well, of course.
My companions cannot fly that long.
Oh, that is absolutely understandable. The only thing we are aiming for is to get, well, basically around the same place where I met you for the first time. As the bear.
That won't be a problem.
It's immensely helpful of you. It is appreciated. And then I will kind of get back to the group and tell them, "Yep, we have arrived."
Mm-hmm. So he did also tell you to meet them at the pinnacle when you're ready.
Yeah.
Wilton can't understand any of this, right?
Well, I mean,
No, I
I'm
can't.
looking up to Wilton like, I'm pretty sure I
if
thought
you
we
were
spoke
even
about
there.
this, but... Oh, right.
So, is everyone ready, or do we need anything else?
Ready? No. But sure.
I'm ready.
All right.
As they like start preparing and everything, I will for a moment take Bayu aside, like a bit further away from the group, and I will ask her, "Are you sure you want your friend to go with us? It is after all dangerous, and I'm sure that she would be safe here if you would want that."
I'll turn on to Grim and I'll be like, what do you think? I mean, you've never shied away from an adventure, but this isn't really your fight now, is it?
Yeah, I belong on the sea or at least the rivers. So, if you don't mind, I think I'm gonna head back. Is there any riverside cities around that you know of? I mean, I only know of Womford. That's where I've been, but
From there, I don't know much. And I look back to the rest. I'm
A
assuming our
city near the
stuff is still
water?
on the ship,
yeah.
isn't it?
Or water deep you can go to. Far
Yeah.
away, but
Yeah, like there are
I've been
some
to
that
Waterdeep
are.
before. I want to go somewhere new, man.
I mean,
I'll look back and say,
Belliard
isn't most...
wasn't that far, I guess, but it's not directly next to the river.
Is our stuff still on the ship? Has anyone left anything there?
I don't think you did.
So, I mean, it's fine with me if she borrows the ship for a while. But then what you guys think of it?
You would lend me your ship?
It's a small one.
What's it called?
I mean, you can borrow it.
Well, the awkward moment.
Well, you should be familiar with the name. You'll see when you get there. It's not a little surprise. But it is a small little ship.
You named it the Golden Dam, didn't you?
Yep.
Maybe.
You're so predictable, Bayou.
That's rude.
You know
I
me.
just tried giving you a ship, but no, I guess no, that's fine. You can go by foot if you want to.
I mean,
Fine.
to be fair, if you
I'll
wanted
take the
to,
ship, please.
I mean, to be fair, if you wanted to wait for us, I don't think that whatever we are going to do now should take more than a couple days at worst.
Where do you want me to
So,
wait?
so if you would want
You're-
to wait here, this is a perfectly safe place.
You're asking our
Especially
pirate
with
to
our
sit
bird
still
friends
for a
here.
few days, though.
It's pretty boring here. You know, don't tell this to the bird people, but you know, I don't want to hurt their feelings. It's really, really boring.
I'm fine with borrowing you the boat. Just assuming that you make it. You always show up at good times. I say go have an adventure.
Nice. Give me the
And I will give
keys.
her a big hug, and I'll explain to her where the boat is.
It's where is it again? Did you leave it where you you know parked it last time?
Yeah, we parked it
Yeah,
like by not
yeah,
too far from the Riverguard Keep, I believe.
yeah. But also not too close, like that they would find it immediately or something.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
think.
It's a small boat, you said, right?
Yeah. You can
Ish,
go on your own.
So I can
small
sail it
ish.
on my own?
I mean, not long term, but until you might, I don't know,
I'll
get some
see if
crew
I
on board.
can find a crew.
With the
I
I mean,
money
can.
I
we
found you.
gave
I'm
you,
pretty sure the rest might still be fine. Not all
with
of
the money
them,
we gave you,
but
you might be able to hire a crew.
I just might.
maybe go look if the captain's still alive. Maybe anyone else.
Yeah,
We haven't been able to get rid of them before.
I'd like to see some of them at least.
So would I.
Well, until next time.
Just be careful.
Don't have
I'm
me
sure
save you
Bayo.
again, will ya?
Yeah, I think Bayo would be really upset if someone would kidnap you again. So please be careful.
No
Yeah,
promises.
don't have me.
And she
Have me
walks away.
save you again, and remember, slavery isn't okay over here. Not in the underworld.
Did you just say slavery?
That's fine. She knows. She knows.
She just pulls a lever that sets the mechanism in motion to lower the drawbridge, and you can see her just kind of waiting and then kicking the drawbridge the rest of the way down.
I wait until she like gets over it and I like rise the drawbridge again.
Goodbye.
Bye bye.
Nice.
Well, once we get up there, I will correct the previous statement about our numbers, and I was still well. Actually, it's only 5 of us now, so so you know, it's less work for you.
Alrighty.
Now again, like they will look over to Will and be like, "It's very rude of them to say that about you," but you know, probably cultural difference, and I'll just walk off, walk away.
He gives you like beady eyes as you turn and walk away. Like, right.
Let's go.
Right, so is there anything else you'd like to accomplish before heading up to the roof and taking the plunge?
I do hope we are not taking a plunge.
No.
Yeah.
Still plunge.
Well, if we have
Bye.
to
Just
run,
keep whispering to yourself. This is fine. This is fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
I
It's fine.
can I have Valkia tell the Eococris that if they see us running towards the spire, they could please like help us escape.
I will take you to the Aarakocra so that they can see you, like, gesturing and everything when you're saying that, and I will do like the professional translator thing. It's like yes, and then I will translate, and then I will wait if they answer, and then I will translate back. But this is your conversation.
It's happened before.
I know.
You kind of look at you strange, look at each other. Of course.
All right.
Shall we?
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Oh,
So
the difference. By you being all clutched up with like, oh no, and Valka being like, bye.
we.
I'm not scared, you're scared. Shush.
They each drop their weapons at the pinnacle, and they grab with their front talons your shoulders. Caw. And then they not quite wrap their legs around you, but they do kind of stabilize your legs with theirs, so that stabilizing is a bit easier, and they just gently float you down like straight line, and you can see when you're like almost down, there's a large spike of a rock which has a giant vulture picking at something, and you can see 6 smaller birds also circling overhead, and you're just gently lowered past all
I would like
this.
to. Wait, it's dark. Never mind. I was going to say that I would like to see if that isn't the remains of. if they didn't already catch Pio's friend and are eating her, but
Oh no.
I don't see in the dark. So
Or is it a Feather Guild knight or one of the monks that we saw? Is it human?
I mean, you're pretty far away at this point, so
Oh, okay.
it's
we
kind of
can
hard to
go
see
check it out.
if you wanted to.
Sorry, if you wanted to what?
If we want to go check out what they are nibbling on.
If you're that curious about some creature's meal, then sure.
I mean, I'm more concerned about if, you know. And I kind of lower my voice and I say, we just saw, her leave. What if they caught her and are eating her? It's like,
As
what
you're
if she's
floating
dead?
down.
Yeah.
They'd be like,
Oh, yeah. As I'm
There's
floating down.
nothing we can do about it right now.
I mean, that is true. Bio would be probably sad.
It's better that she
Okay.
does not see something like that.
You're right. You are completely right. So yeah, let's not do that then.
So, you are gently lowered to the valley floor, and it is dark. You can't see a lot. They're just a bunch of rocks and some dry brush, and about half a mile's travel east to where you want to go.
That's this area that we're heading to?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, let's get going then.
Sounds good to me.
And yes, we have currently our 2 blind dogs in front.
Lead me, villain, please.
Although
There you go. Spin on that.
if we would feel safe enough, I can produce flame fire and carry it. But
I will use my dagger.
but if we seem fine enough, just following Weldon and Phalanx, then I will not to not pull attention to us.
Alrighty.
I'll try to move as quietly as I can in my armor.
So what's the marching order here?
I mean, we
I'll
can
go in
also
front
go,
with
like, we can
Phalanx side
go.
by side.
Yeah,
That,
I was going
you
to
can do
say that
that.
we don't have. Yeah, and I will probably go behind Phalanx. Like, you know, if it is too hard to navigate and like to even see him in front of me, then I will just like literally put a hand on his shoulder, or like whatever, or like tie a little rope around his waist and like kind of, you know, be guided by it if need be.
I'll tell Vic Rattlehead to follow to take the rear.
Alrighty.
I'll just have my hand like on top of Wilden's like head as like a little pet. Like Pit Checker is.
Nice.
Ow! You're pulling my hair.
Not pulling your hair. It's like a little head pet. We just repeated
She's
it to see
giving you like a massage, you know.
All right, so let me see. Starting this journey, the ones who are up front can make me perception checks.
The ones that can see can make you
I
perception.
mean,
Yes, the
we
ones
still
are...
can hear though.
Yeah, that's true. So everyone can make perception checks.
I can't connect the map tool
Ref-
as of right now.
Yeah, we
Oh.
don't have. Wait.
No.
Oh, this is how. Okay.
Yeah, you should be able to refresh it.
All
Then.
right.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Let me try and kick you out.
It knows my laptop is acting up, so I'm not even getting to the point of opening it.
Ah. Well.
So,
Oh no, you're already out. All right. So. Do. Wait. Let me
Yes.
get some. Here we go. There's no roaring fire that you can hear, but you know there is
It's an internal fire.
yes. Fire
Yeah.
with purpose in your hearts.
Exactly.
I'm just fucking around with a bunch of stuff. Bear with me here.
sorry for any typing noise.
I'm sorry?
I'm sorry for any typing noises.
I'm
You're
not
good,
hearing
I don't
typing
hear them.
Okay.
noises.
It's on my mic, flare up.
So at one point, when you can actually see in the distance, the and you can actually see trees around this water. But you can also hear a bunch of nocturnal creatures making their very but to the more perceptive of you, you can also hear some very, very low growling from the brush nearby. And a moment later, you can see pairs of eyes peeking out of the brush, and you can see in total 4 of these bipedal, almost dog-like creatures coming out of the brushes.
Oh,
So,
boy.
Oh.
I need everyone to roll initiative.
Which map are we on?
The hub right now.
Okay.
I moved all of you to the hub, so
Good to
let
know.
me just.
I'm very
Ooh.
tempted to just say that, oh look, our level 5 arrived.
Hopefully.
That gave
Hopefully.
me.
Oh
Where's
god,
your
yeah,
kill?
Hopefully.
Just don't die in the process.
Not a good
Yay,
roll.
an actual good roll. Oh, Jesus.
Alright.
Excuse me. Do you want us to like get in the formation we were in, or
Yes, please. So,
which way? Like towards the east?
I'd
Facing this
say
way?
I'd say you were on this map. You're heading like towards the. Actually, yeah. Let's say you're heading towards the east. So then the brush would be like on this
Yeah, so
side.
they could be like by you, be like behind me.
Oh, oh. So you weren't moving single file, were you?
No, we
no,
were
side by
moving.
side.
Yeah, we're basically in the front. It was Wilden and Phalanx. Then behind them it's me and Bayou, and behind us is Vic.
Yeah, if
So-
you need to move us down, go ahead and
Yeah.
move us down.
Wait, let me actually put you on snap to grid because so are they.
Okay.
Alrighty. Okay. So you can see that one of these creatures actually has some stitched together, heavy rusted iron plates as armor.
Whoa.
Let me actually.
Damn it! If I was level 5, I would know exactly what to do for him.
Oh.
Let me guess, was it heat metal?
Yes, I get it
I
at
did.
second level.
I
Armor is going to move first. He will move just kind of diagonally, almost as if, to cut you off, and take out a longbow.
Oh boy.
Yeah. And take 2 shots, one at Wilden, one at Bayou. So, the first one at Wilden is a 22 to hit.
Shield.
Nice. Bringing your armor class 2
It's, 24.
for the rest of the turn. Nice. Second one into Bayou, a 17.
That hit.
Alrighty, that will be 7 piercing damage.
Oh boy.
Yes.
Good.
That's his turn, so you do now get to retaliate.
I shall. I should have actually done something else. But, how far is he from me? That's 45 feet. Sections in real quick.
Yeah, they're actually kind of
easy.
far away.
Oh, okay. This isn't the skill, I guess? Or
60 feet away. What's up?
it isn't the skill, or is it? Because the big boy is like 45 feet away from me, it says.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah, and everything is snapped to grid now, so it should be
Okay.
to scale.
And I will take out a dagger and just throw it at him. Be like, little shit!
Nice. What's your range on the dagger?
Up to 60 feet.
Alright, but is it like a 30, 60?
Oh, sorry, it's a 2060.
Oh, so yeah, you would be a
So
disadvantage.
disadvantage. Yeah.
No matter though, because a 10 will miss. Fortunately. Anything else you can do?
Where? Yeah, actually. I always get how far away from me I can.
Oh, I forgot to roll
Summon
initiative
Le
for
Tentacle.
Phalanx.
Oh, aw.
There we are.
Where is it? Within 60 feet of me. Hey, I can put a tentacle next to this dude.
Yeah.
Boop. So let me get that off me.
Alright, let me snap you to grid.
Oh, yeah.
Bonk.
There you go. I don't think I can. Oh, I can put it on. Bonk. And I will whip it with my tentacle. Yes.
Whip it good.
Whip it real good.
Wait, let me get my selected window out. Whoosh. Nah.
Nice.
Oh.
Alright. That will hit.
Nah.
3. Do you want it to be cold or lightning damage?
Cold damage.
Alright, so once again, the spiky club of a icy tentacle comes out of the ground and that is that.
That'll be. Actually, am I gonna move? I'll move to right there. I think. Sorry, no, one back. What?
Gotcha.
I'll stay there.
Alrighty. So that
Wait.
would bring us to Phalanx. Oh boy. Let me see.
What can this boy actually do?
Quite a bit.
Yeah.
Gonna have to check the range on that spell. Luckily, I still have his character sheet open. Choo-choo-choo. 120 feet. Marvelous.
Oh boy.
He will step forward slightly and hold his shield out in front of him and say, "Lathander, smite these fools!" And from like the center sun symbol, you can see these three beams emerge, and he will cast Scorching Ray. The first of which will be at the front dude. That will miss. The second one and third one will be into two of the other guys.
Oh.
That will miss, and the third one will definitely hit though. 2 8s, man. Unfortunate. But that is 10 fire damage though.
Mm-hmm. Which one did the third one hit? The third guy in line?
That will be this one.
Yeah.
So the first one will go into this guy, second one to that guy, second one to that guy.
Yeah.
So let me mark off his spell slot for that. The one wasn't as good as I hoped. So actually, does he have any bonus actions? For cantrips, maybe? Nope. So these guys are going to spread out. There we go. And they will actually dash.
Yes.
So another 30. There we go. And taking out their spears. thus ending their turn. Which brings us to Wilden.
Well, I'm gonna hit the first one in front of me to just position himself. But if I come here, do I get advantage?
Yes, because of flanking.
Excellent.
Alright,
20.
a 20 will hit. 9 magical slashing damage.
Excellent. And let's see. Steel Defender. Yeah, I'm gonna have him kind of go towards Bayou and assist her with this one here.
Gotcha.
But also flank.
Nice.
Oh, first one's
Oh
critical.
yeah, there you go. 14
Yeah.
damage. Skadoosh.
Yeah.
Like clock him right in the face, or
Yeah, like downward, overhand right at his nose. Just pound.
nice.
That is my turn.
Bad boy. All right, gotcha. Volkia, you're up.
Okay. Do the creatures, apart from the one that has also some mail, do they also seem to have any sort of bows, crossbows, anything that is ranged?
Yes, the other ones also seem to have these very crude wooden bows on their backs, but they seem to opt for rushing in instead.
Okay.
Big mistake, man.
I will go kind of around. So that was 5, 10, 15, 30.
Mm-hmm.
Now let me just measure some shit up.
Measure that shit up.
Measure that shit up, indeed. And I will use Produce Flame. And I will yeet it
Nice.
onto the main dude who just shot by you, and I don't like that.
Yeah, he looks kind of like that.
He looks like a giant feral hyena.
Yes.
So I am going to yeet.
They all kind of
fire.
do.
Yeah.
There we go.
Nice.
That will hit.
Good.
Not bad for a cantrip.
Not bad for a cantrip indeed. And let me just check if I want to do anything as a bonus action. Nah, no, not yet. No one was too hurt so far, so this is it for me.
Alrighty. Thus bringing us back to the Backlord. He will... Wait, hang on. Yeah, he will move out of the range of the tentacle and move towards you, Volkia. It is going to use multi-attack. It will then it will stow the longbow it has, and just as it comes towards you, reach for a glaive that it has, and it will smack you upon the head with an 11.
Yep.
How grand! Alright, and then as part of its multi-attack, it will use its Incite Rampage ability, and that means that one of the others can now use its reaction to make a melee attack, and it will do so against Phalanx, this one. which will be a two-handed spear attack with a 14, so that will miss. How unfortunate.
Yes.
Bringing us to Bayou. How is your laptop doing? Don't forget you have push to talk on.
I think.
There you go.
It's doing fine now. Just I had to restart it and then it started updating and then it started showing me.
Oh
internet
boy.
explorers. I'm good.
Alrighty.
Right. So I just do it here. So now that I'm not holding the dagger, I'll gonna eat it somewhere. Take out a. From like point blank, just eat it.
Which would have been an awesome sight.
That would have still been just like a stab. I think it would have hit him before I go.
Yeah, but like scimitar
Stay
it,
away from my robotic friends! Just dab at it.
like frisbee this great curved blade through the air. A 9 will miss, unfortunately.
Nice! Then we'll just follow this guy and be like, you're not getting away, you lads! No, we'll try to hit him again.
Smack.
I have to reopen. Wait, no. Yes!
Ooh,
Hey.
nice.
I'll go for lightning damage.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah, you kind of like poke him in the back, and Volca, you can actually see part of the tentacle protruding through this guy's chest. Of course, it's spectral, so
Yep.
yeah. But still, it shocks the guy briefly, and he takes 7 lightning damage.
Nice roll.
Mhm.
Hell yeah.
Alrighty. Is that your turn?
That is my turn, yes.
Gotcha. Bringing us to Phalanx. He is kind of surrounded.
That's how they pronounce it in his hometown. Phalanx.
Phalanx.
We've been saying it wrong, guys.
God damn it. The thunder. Oh,
I mean, maybe, just maybe, he could step one step down.
Well,
You know, not be between the dudes.
let me check some stuff. Oh,
Oh no!
wait, hang on. He has the
Wait.
disguise. Here we go. So if he would, in theory, move up,
Oh,
he would not move out of engagement range and still be able to cast Burning Hands,
Yes.
which he will do.
I'm just imagining this giant pile of fire just that ends just like
Mhm.
couple
Inches.
like inches away from Volkia. She's like
Yes.
turns to sound like,
The
I
flames.
really hope your math is good.
Yeah, the flame. You can smell some singed hair right about now. But yeah, Phalanx. You can see him just kind of clang. Deflect an attack on the other side and then duck beneath the other. And with that momentum, he uses that to step back and stretch out one of his hands. And he's going to Burning Hands these fuckers at level 1. For 9, so they have to make a dex save. Alright, I am pretty sure they both fail, but let me just double check. They do!
Nice.
Both take 9. You can see Bayou, the one in front of you, is just, flash fire burned to a crisp, tumbling to the floor. And the other one is thoroughly singed.
Ooh.
So Phalanx will stay there with his shield up, just kind of taunting the other guy. And That one will attempt to flee through the bushes and he will disengage.
Oh,
Word.
Goodbye!
what a coward.
They are feral creatures though. The other one on this side will move. No, he'll actually move in. And attempt to smack Steel Defender. With a two-handed spear attack, which will be a 14 to hit.
That misses.
Alrighty. So the other one is currently running away. I've already used this action. So Wilden, it's now your turn.
Okay. I will use my movement to get about here, and then I'm gonna firebolt the one that's running away.
Alrighty, gotcha.
Because no one runs. That's just some cowardly shit.
Alright, so you kind of hit the back foot where you can see some of the fur is, and the fire just starts, crawling up the fur, and you can just see him running and trying to get away from the fire, and then
Defender. Come on, Vic. Smack him up.
yeah. Alrighty. So Vic sees this guy approaching, swiftly dodges out of the way of the spear, and then punches him right in the face. 8 force damage. Still standing, but looking very hurt.
That's my turn.
Alright. Valkia.
Well, not particularly wanting to stare into the fire, she probably isn't fully aware of the fact that there is at least one cooked guy over there. But she does see Weldon coming to her side, so she decides to do the smart thing and kind of literally steps through the tentacle, knowing that it will not hurt her, or at least hoping.
It just finished,
well,
pulsing
yeah.
with lightning, but alright.
Yeah,
Ballsy move.
She fully believes that it is in control of Bayou, and she would never. And as she walks, she still holding a shield in one of her hands, her new shield. She pulls out the quarterstaff she has. It vines and flowers wrap around it as she kind of goes to smack the dude. So yeah, that was bonus action Shalani, and now a smack.
Nice.
Which will not hit, I assume.
No, an 11. Well, you do have advantage, so better than mine.
Oh, yeah,
Because of
true that.
flanking.
Yeah, true that.
Oh, man.
That's unfortunate.
Damn.
No.
That is sad, but oh well.
If only you could add them up, but no, an 11 would not.
Yeah. Well, I missed. That's fine.
Alrighty. Is that your turn?
Yep.
Alright, so don't know if it matters. Nope. He will take out his glaive and angrily smash once at both of you. The first one going into Wilden, which is a 17 to hit.
It's a miss.
Yes. The second one going into Valkia with a 7. What is happening? What is wrong with my rolls?
Now
turning.
look, now that I have a pretty shield, your dice just know that they stand no chance. So they are not even bothering to try.
It would appear so, yes. Yeah, that's his turn. Bayou.
Yes. just go over there.
Yes.
Actually, I think I can lift him back. Wait,
Yeah, motherfucker looks bad.
that's 10 feet.
Mm-hmm. Chain
No,
sickle,
I'm
you
just
mean?
gonna, I'm just gonna stay there. Now I'm just gonna smash him with my tentacle. Or, I'm just gonna stay there. Anyway.
Yeah, you kind of hit the top part of the spear. And he seems kind of snotting at you.
Sorry. I'll just go back behind Vic. I'm like, you do it.
fun trip.
And then my tentacle was again, so I smacked the dude. But,
Aww. Spectral
I just think
tentacle,
that my rolls are going down. I'm just taking your rolls with me.
no.
So anyway.
You got caderned.
I couldn't do anything.
Alrighty. Phalanx then will Sacred Flame this guy. That is a 9, so that is a failed save. Sacred Flame, 7 radiant. So quickly after hitting this guy with your chainsaw, you're like, I failed, and then suddenly this bright white light envelops this creature, and it is no more.
My hero. Shining, well, I mean, I can say armor.
So they're gone. And he will move to there. Wilden, your turn.
Yes, yes.
Yes. Excellent.
No one gets away today. Longsword. Does that hit?
No, it does not. But you do have advantage.
Oh, that's right. The damage was nice. Okay.
That damage is
I'll
also
take that.
nice, though.
Yes.
Yeah, that will hit. 12 damage. This guy seems significantly hardier than the others.
Yeah, I reach out with my longsword and just kind of swipe at his exposed knees,
Yeah.
and then fix turn, but he misses.
Yep, unfortunately, yes.
Yeah.
If
That's my
only,
turn.
if only you could make a cross of flank.
Yeah.
Right. Volkia.
Well, seeing that maybe I don't do that great with hitting things, I will instead put away the quarterstaff for a little moment, and I will reach out my hand towards it, and I will poison spray it in the face. Well, in the back of its head, I guess, but you know.
So that's a Constitution save?
Yes.
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 That is a 6.
And that is a fail.
I would
And that is
assume.
6 points of damage.
Yeah, you can just see it kind of getting progressively more angry.
Well, there's that. That's it. I will just stay there. I will hold my ground with hiding behind my shield.
Alrighty, it is its turn. So it will turn around and make 2 attacks against you, Vulcan.
Disadvantage.
Alrighty,
He's
gotcha.
Gonna just wave his arm around the way
Yeah.
way to deflect the attacks.
Gotcha. Just like frantically waving his arm.
Yeah, yeah.
No.
Well, he stops the first one because it's an 8, and then the second attack is a 10.
Nope.
Super, yeah. Look at my monsters go.
I feel your pain.
Uh-huh.
This is revenge, isn't it?
Yeah, I feel it right here. All right, Bayou.
I will first have my tentacle kind of walk through him casually and then smack him again. Push! More lightning damage.
Kapoosh! Yes, that will hit.
I'll be like 30 feet away going kapoosh! So all my tentacle smacking. And then I
Skadoosh!
think I can over there.
Damn.
Completely encircle him. And then I will...
Still have an action, yes?
yeah, I still have an action. I'll just stab him with my scimitar again.
Yeah, he has a lot of stab wounds by now. Among other things.
Never mind.
Oh no!
Push.
Poor baby.
I'll be okay.
Alright. Well, Phalanx will once again attempt to Sacred Flame. But that is a 15, which will succeed, so you just kind of see this radiant flame just kind of appearing in front of this guy, and it just kind of ducks back into Volkia and just kind of pushes off you again, Volkia, to get back into balance. So that would be Phalanx's turn. No, he's not gonna get closer. Wilden.
Alright, then I will first go with Vic Rattlehead this time. Nope.
So, since it's advantage, you take the higher result, so that would be the lower damage.
I'm okay with that.
Alright.
It's fine. I'm not okay with it, but it's to be expected.
So 6 damage. It is looking rough. It has a look of desperation in its eyes right now. Is that your turn, by the way?
Yes.
Alright, then we go to Volkia.
Well, kind of feeling sad that like others keep smacking it and I don't keep smacking it, and being like, I can do this. I can also do this.
I know how you feel.
I believe in myself. She again pulls out the quarterstaff. Again, the flowers wrap around it, and she tries her best to smack the dude.
Alright, a 20 will definitely hit. And yeah, how do you kill him?
I would say that at this point it's just like she just goes like, okay, maybe if he doesn't see it coming, and she just like smacks him from the to the back of its head.
Yeah.
You know, like the same way as she played basically baseball with the heads of the zombies before.
Yes,
so
yes.
she just goes like,
I remember. Yeah, you can just see him collapsing to the floor, and there's blood spilling out from a gash in the back of his head. So, thus concluding our combat. Let me
Level 5.
award
Level
XP, and
Yes, please.
I hope that this brings you to level 5, because otherwise I'm gonna
Imagine
be
being
sad.
at like 65 XP.
Oh,
yes!
All right.
we are there.
And we are going to take a little break to level up and stuff, and see if
Hell
I
yeah.
can, keep track of that. So we will see you in a bit, Twitch. And we're back.
Woo!
Boop,
So
boop.
I'm gonna get
Level
Map Tool.
5.
Cooperate. Map tool. Come
Oh,
on,
I forgot.
man. Oh
Like the
wait.
server.
Let me see. What's the problem? Hang on, guys.
Can't deal with our
Take your
strength.
time.
It's level 5 now.
Yeah.
It's just
Uh,
too much power.
This one. Hey, there we go. Right. So level 5, y'all.
Yes.
Yes.
So creeping around a little more, taking a look at these bodies that lie slain on the ground. What would you like to do?
Anything of value on them?
Make an investigation check, please. Don't forget to refresh your character sheets. Yeah, there you
Yeah, I did, but
That's
still
my,
very bad with a +7.
go. Oh,
I
it's
will look
just
with
unlucky.
him then. If he looks
Yeah.
a bit lost, then I will look with him.
Okay.
Yet again, get my character sheet back.
Can't see shit in these bushes.
If I can actually see what I'm doing.
You're gonna roll a 4 this time, I just know it.
Ah,
Hey,
Aw.
marginally better.
going off.
All right.
Well, William, I can see. It's amazing.
It's
Look at her.
I look at her. I didn't use our magic on you. How can you? Never mind. And I just produce flame myself, a little ball of fire in my hand, to kind of see everyone a little.
What do you mean? I try to look at her eyes a little bit.
Yeah.
Like,
But you just went
what do you
like,
mean?
boom, and now it's suddenly working. She hit the remote.
And I just like shake Will, I'm like, you don't get it. I can see. This is amazing.
I can fight.
Didn't realize you were blind before, but
Rude. That's offensive.
no, I didn't realize. Like, you did so well. You didn't trip over yourself or anything. Like, you were kind of like
I
that
mean-
monk that we fought in the monastery that she was like all bad and stuff. Just
I have
Good.
no idea what you're on about, but that sounds cool. I'll take it.
Alrighty.
So where are we going next?
did they have anything interesting? These creatures?
Not that you can find, at least.
Okay.
So,
Shall
Moving
we
on.
continue the sneak into this place here?
That's exciting. Yes.
So, moving along the river through the brush, you eventually, with another 15 minutes or so, make it to where the brush kind of dies down again. It's just like low grass and bushes. And can you all make perception checks, please?
Yes.
Alrighty, I will roll for.
There we
Nice.
go.
There you go. Now
You
that
can
you see.
I told you.
Aha!
Oh my god.
Eureka.
Yeah, we all
Um,
did really nice on this.
Yeah, so Phalanx and also you, Ban. You see similar to a man you've seen before on the pinnacle of the Feathergale Spire. A monk type human. That seems to be standing in front of this large crevice in the wall. What do you do?
I can see him as well, or it, or whatever it is. Can I pick something off the ground and just throw it in that general direction?
Yes, you can.
Like a little
It's like a
rock?
rock,
Nothing
yeah.
like aggressive, but just something small.
A brick.
Wilden?
What?
I mean, you can throw Wilden.
No, no. She was
No,
asking.
I'm
You
not
were
gonna
asking me a
throw
question.
Nope. I was making
It's gonna be a
suggestions.
day where I throw you, but it's not gonna be today. It'll be like a small rock or something.
So can you make just a general dexterity check, please?
Sure.
All right. It just kind of hits some other rocks on the riverbank. And you can see the figure just kind of looking over there.
I would
And,
start waving. Hi, my name is Bayou.
No.
Oh god.
Not like this.
Not like this. TPK. And
Nice to meet
the
you.
guy just takes on a fighting stance instantly. Who are you?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Think that maybe it's something that you must have been alarming. That's my bad. Poor judgment. I'm Bayou, and this is Vodka, and I'm just going on this. This is Wilton, and this is Phalanx.
Name's not Wilden.
Roll.
And I'm like doing like the cutoff sign underneath my neck. Like, no, it's not my name.
No.
It's not my name.
This is Frank, and this is Phalanx. This is
Surpri-
Vodka.
surprisingly, Valkia is making similar gesture. Like no, no,
Karen, and
no,
this is Frank, and this
no.
is Hank. I'm Bayou. Now I say, nice to meet you.
And he says, what's the password?
That sounds secretive. I don't know. Bart just kind of shrugs.
The symbol. Bayou, you show everybody the symbol. Show them the symbol.
Oh yeah, I'll use prestidigitation to just show up like the little symbol. What, the symbol?
Which
I've got
symbol are
symbol
you
instead.
showing?
I like spoke on like which one?
Well, their symbol, ideally. The one
You know
that we
which one it
saw
is.
on their ship.
Describe to
arrow.
me.
Is it the triangle? I was like, wait a minute, is that a triangle? with pointy
The
thing?
arrow that points down.
Oh yeah, I summoned a little arrow thing. The prestidigitation in the air, like a little symbol.
Make a persuasion check.
Sure, I'm very
With
convincing.
disadvantage.
What do you
Oh.
mean?
Oh, wow!
But Thunder guides you.
Don't ever.
And you can see ever so slightly the tension in his stance fades. And he's like, what exactly are you looking for here in the middle of the early morning?
Yeah, Frank, what are we looking for?
I've never seen you here before. Right.
Yeah, my name is Frank. We were guests of the Spire, and they told us to come over here because they are expecting the Black Earth to. He would remember Black Earth, right?
The Black Crushing Earth.
to an imminent attack from the sanctuary, and he wanted us to inspect the fortifications and how your number is doing here over here.
Right. And who
From the
sent you?
sanctuary. God, I gotta look up his name now.
Give me a second. He has some memory roll once in a while. He'll get it.
Yes, I will get it. Thorough sent us.
Thurl sent you?
Yeah, he sent us to the sanctuary first to go scope it out. We reported back, and then our report was that there's an imminent attack coming, and we came here to get a general idea of your numbers, well-being, fortifications, etc.
Well, fortifications are fine. I'm sure the queen would tell you as well.
That's why I'm been sent here.
Right.
Frank, he didn't tell you Frank was coming?
Make a persuasion check. Frank the
Oh.
handyman.
Frank
the janitor.
Persuasion. Can I get some Lathander on my shoulder?
Usually that happens beforehand, but no, it's a little late now. I'm sorry, man.
Well, I asked for it before I rolled.
Yeah, that's true. Alright, fine. Roll a d4 for guidance.
Okay. Where do I get to the dice here?
I'm a generous god.
in the campaign part.
Yes. Okay.
Ooh,
15. That might just be enough.
not too shabby.
He kind of looks over all of you. And, what's she doing here? And just points at Bayou.
Oh,
Well,
they
uh,
put me as a spy a long time ago. to get some inside knowledge for different places. I've returned and I got kind of bored. I just went away as, to help.
Yeah, that does sound like something the queen would employ. Just don't disappoint her.
I
She
wouldn't
has
dare.
a terrible temper.
Can you write the name down of the name you just said? Is that the one from the letter that I got? Did it say her name
I'm
on
sorry?
there?
Yes, it did say her name. It was signed by your beloved queen, Erisi Kalanos.
Yes, okay.
There you go.
Thank you.
And he says, "All right, Frank.
I'm sorry.
Let's just get you to the gates. But I'm going with
Well, I
you."
mean, yeah, but also I would expect it so because I need a tour of your fortifications here. So tell me, what's the outside numbers like right here, right now?
Right here.
Yeah, who's on watch outside here? I need to know these things.
Well, me.
By
Obviously.
yourself.
Yes. You must understand that people with no inside knowledge obviously don't know that this is here.
Can I look at the party and just like, and then just pounce?
Laugh at that statement. We're just gonna outright attack this guy?
I look at the party first, like for like permission, a little
I
bit.
mean,
Like,
yes, for me, you're getting it for me.
I mean, Valkyria would just kind of, ever so slightly move so that we kind of surround him.
I'd be like, I'd ask him his name first. I'd be like, so you know my name. What's your name?
Oh boy.
Is it Frank as well? Because then we could
Vote
be
number
related.
3.
No, it's not Frank. Why do you need to know my name?
Well, just I want to know who's showing me around. It's Paulette. That way I can report back to Thorough how well you know the defenses of this place.
I mean, if I have a question, I don't want to be screaming, "Or you there?" Sounds kind of rude, doesn't it?
That's right. Right, you get this perfect correct.
If you must know, it's Claribold.
Clarable.
A lovely name.
Inside the gate, how many?
Hmm.
I mean, like, what is if they make it past you? What happens next? Like, what's the next line of defense?
I would say we have 100 strong. Give or take.
Insight check.
Yeah, you do that.
Yep.
Please be lying. Please be lying.
If I may, I would also like to.
Yes, sure.
There you go. There is my advantage.
Nice, nice, nice. Well then, you are amazed at whatever can lie beyond this crevice that's possibly
Hold
big
100.
enough to hold 100 soldiers, or maybe even worse. Valkia, he's bullshitting you.
I do use my ability to speak in Weldon's mind, and I just say,
He's lying.
he's lying. That's utter bullshit.
So then I look again at permission for the party to like just outright attack this guy.
Yep, go for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do this.
Yep. You guys.
All right. Okay. Well, you are far away, so if you're going for
Oh.
a melee attack.
Oh,
I thought he was right next.
Well,
I didn't
come
see
with
us on
me.
the map.
Ah,
I thought he
yeah.
was
Sorry,
quick.
sorry.
If you're far away, then we're not just gonna run at him.
Wait, hang on. Let me.
If he was ready to show us inside, I would have walked up politely and then.
yeah.
No, he's like keeping his distance. So I'll let you if you want change your plan or whatever.
So just come running up to him. Makes sense.
I mean, we can close the distance pretty quickly.
Yeah. Or, to be fair, you can also just throw fire at him.
I could do that as well.
Yeah, so.
Well, since you're the one instigating combat, I will give you a surprise round.
Actually,
Okay.
will do.
Then what I will do is
The rest of you will then just follow your lead because they cannot
Okay,
just
that's
kind of
also fine.
smell that you're going to attack.
It's one of the monk dudes.
I just whispered to Wilden, just make sure he doesn't yell. Just shut him up first.
I won't be able to shut off in one round. Not unless I'm right on him with Vic.
I'm obviously whispering, by the way. Very, very.
Will I be able to use my movement before I do my attack, DM?
I would say you will lose your surprise because now he's not really expecting it. So
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Fuck it.
Okay.
Firebolts. I have advantage on the firebolt.
um, yeah,
Because of the surprise.
yeah, because of the surprise, yes.
Okay.
Alrighty,
Did it. Done. It's in the books.
right, 16 will hit. And then the rest of you can roll initiative. Well, everyone can roll initiative.
Sure.
Well, let's hope we roll higher than this guy.
Ha, yes! He rolled
Come on,
4.
Phalanx.
Oh,
Does it state that it is a ranged spell attack? I think it does, right?
Yes.
roll for failing,
Probably
by
is
the
the
way.
ranged.
Yeah, I
Right.
gotcha. Doing that now.
Thank you.
What?
Oof, he's the last. Yeah, this guy's gonna die, isn't he?
I got
Slightly.
kicked out from
Oh, okay.
from the map tool.
Not for us yet,
Oh, and, oh, there you
And
go.
now you so.
Wunderbar.
At least he's last. That saves us a huge headache.
Yeah. Oh man, these initiatives aren't very high.
No.
Regardless. So, Phalanx will. Wait, let me just check these spells real quick, actually. Spells. Oh, he doesn't have that prepared. All right. Gotcha. So he will opt to cast Sacred Flame, which is now a save of 50 instead of 40.
Yep.
Deck save. That is a fail. So Sacred Flame. Bang!
Nice.
Oh wait, actually, I didn't change your levels, which
Yeah, at this point,
Yeah.
I don't know if them as well, but I should, for instance, have the 2 dice of the cantrips instead of 1.
I will change that now
Oh, yeah.
because it will only take a second. Cast
So
level
my-
5.
Mine would have been 14 fire damage.
Oof. All right, I'll change that in a bit. Let me re-roll the
Mhm.
Sacred Flame.
Yep.
What?
Well, mine might have been
Oh,
14. I don't know.
that's still too late. Can you
If
roll
you want,
that? Yeah. So just.
Just the 1d10 you want me to roll?
Yeah. That's probably
Okay.
the fairest.
Yeah, I agree. I'm not going to just double it. That's not fair.
So an extra
2.
7 in total with the Sacred Flame. So
And 9 fire damage for mine that I did. Total.
Yeah, I already deducted the
Cool.
the other. Did I?
Appreciate
no,
it. I
don't.
forgot our cantrips went up in
I
power.
don't think I did. 9 from your firebolt?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Total.
I hadn't actually deducted that yet. And you can see him now, like going, "What the fuck, Frank?" And yeah, Frank, it's your turn.
Yeah, too slow to answer my questions, but I mean, you were not on the ball, and I move forward. That's as far as I can get.
Program.
Hmm. Yeah, that will hit.
Excellent. And then I can't get any closer, so I will firebolt him for 6 damage.
Ouch. Ooh, bad. Is that your turn?
That is my turn. Other than what I said to him, yeah. It's my turn.
Yeah, that's pretty substantial. All right, it's your turn, Bayou.
Thurl said to fire your ass.
You're fired.
Quite literally.
Yes. Ah, you got disconnected. Also, we can't hear you.
Right.
There you are.
Now we can.
There you go. I'm sorry, my computer keeps disconnecting.
Alright, no worries. I mean, I can roll something for you. It's all the same rules if you need to. Just tell me what you want to do.
Sorry, my computer keeps disconnecting.
That's fine.
How far is he from me?
He is currently 30 feet from you.
30 feet from me. I will walk closer 10 feet and then throw a dagger at him.
Alrighty.
Then I will walk back the same 10 feet. That's all I will do for now.
Right. Dagger. Just a normal dagger?
Razor, please.
Alrighty. So, that's an 11. And it will miss.
No.
Fortunately.
Whoop whoop, I suck at throwing daggers.
I'm moving you back. And that's your turn, you said?
Yes.
Alrighty. Volkia.
I will get closer
Mm-hmm.
to the dude, and I would like to poison spray him.
Alrighty.
So give me that con save. Yeah.
2. Nope.
Well, would you look at that?
Oh my lord.
That is almost
max.
Yep.
23 poison damage.
Wow.
Wow, indeed.
You know, that's for all the smacks that I missed before.
Yeah.
Volker is like, well, how about you breathe a little of this gas?
Yeah.
Wait, that's a lot more
Just
gas
like
than I can remember.
dodging attacks like, what the fuck are you? And then he collapses to the floor.
Nice.
Yeah, he's dead. There you go, everyone gets 130 XP.
Nice. Level 6.
Well, goodbye, Clarabold. You will be missed.
Like Volkesh kind of just like staring at her hands, being like, I don't remember producing this much of it.
Just give like a little pat on the back. I'm like, I'm proud of you. And then I will loot our little uncooperative buddy here.
I mean, he was cooperative, even though he lied.
I'll still see if he has anything on him.
Make an investigation check.
I can't. Can you do that for me, please?
Ah, right. Of course.
Thank you.
Investigation. 20.
Nice.
Nice.
That's
Natural
natural.
20.
Yeah.
Ooh. Please tell me he has something good.
However.
A
Hmm.
map of the fortress, keys to every lock.
100 gold pieces just hidden somewhere.
And also
We're not talking
the
about
secret
where.
weapon used to defeat the final boss.
Scared
No.
of Joe Freak or...
Unfortunately, as befits the monks you've seen before, this guy carries nothing of value. He is merely a sentry.
Oh, damn it.
He was.
Not just disobedient, also just useless. So are we going next?
guess we're gonna venture inside.
I kind of like point at the body. Maybe we should like put it somewhere behind a corner or
I mean, we
something.
could just drop it into the river and just let it take it.
Yeah, because like now, if anyone walks out and they see this, I would rather if they just wondered if he's like lazy or something, rather than knowing he's dead.
I don't
Yeah.
think they'll figure it out. He might have just like wandered off for they know, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, they will have to deal with us right away, so they're not going to be asking for clairbolts much.
Yeah, but you know.
But yeah, let's either hide them or how deep is that river or creek or whatever is does it look deep?
No, it seems to be kind of shallow. Like maybe 3 feet deep. 2 or 3 feet.
Hmm.
I mean, it's deep.
I look
deep
at it and
for
be like,
you.
that's plenty of space to bury a body. Yeah.
I mean,
Not-
the ward
not-
took good care of me, so why wouldn't it take good care of him?
We could just put them in the bushes, though. I mean,
Just checking some stuff. Hold on.
mhm.
Take it time.
There it is. Yeah. So what are you doing with this body?
Hiding it in the bushes. My comment about the river was completely sarcastic.
Bayu would have completely agreed with it.
The mangled remains of Claribald the Sentry.
Long
Are-
may he reign.
Long may he reign. Are quickly disposed of in the nearby bushes. Food for the gnolls, perhaps. We might never know. So, what's your next move?
So we can keep this whole Hank thing up, or we can just try to
Frank.
go in
It's
like
Frank.
quietly.
Already failing.
Well, no, Frank is called Hank, and then you're Frank, and this is Karen apparently.
Oh, okay.
I'm Karen.
I don't know what you guys have
Oh
against
no.
having your name known.
I don't know.
Why
Just
is
in
it so
case,
bad?
just in case Throw would have written a letter to the Queen here about us. I mean, we did introduce ourselves to him, and I didn't want our names known.
I
least
don't
it's
know.
yet.
You get a name for a reason. Don't see a reason to not flaunt it. To each your own. So what are we gonna do?
Walking inside, or what is? Is there an opening, like just a cavern opening, like the sanctuary was, or is it?
You can see like this enormous chasm splitting the earth. You know, as far as the eye can see into the pervasive subterranean darkness.
Sounds lovely.
And you can see just about this path going in there.
I said let's go.
I agree.
Alrighty.
Like we own the place, or quiet? Like
I would, as I said before, I wouldn't mind going in quiet for once. It just doesn't seem to work out.
you threw a rock at that fella and announced yourself.
I mean, yes, what else was I supposed to do? Ignore him? It's rude.
Well, I'm not entirely sure we are that how to put this equipped to go quiet. And I kind
Definitely
of like point at Vic, Wilden, and
Phalanx.
Phalanx, who are all basically walking cans.
not. Yes.
So
Ka-choo.
yep.
Yeah. So let's try quietly. Like we're not trying to. It's early morning. We're not trying to wake anybody up. And then if they catch us, to be like, oh, we're just
chilling.
you know,
Yeah, and
I'm Frank.
yeah, then you can try the same thing that you tried now. I mean, it did kind of work for a little bit, and that might be all that we need. That little
in
moment.
my estimation, it will not work as soon as we walk inside. I will not be able to pull that off again.
But we
Stroke
can
of luck.
maybe Bayou can do the talking then. But you
I
know,
love doing it on.
we can say this guy's name and that he let us in.
And Thurl sent us here.
Yeah, and I mean,
Yeah.
after all, why would we even know the sentry's name if we didn't
Right. I'm
properly
just saying,
speak to him? You know?
don't make me do it because I will fail. Like I won't be able to lie as well.
No, I got this. I got this. It's fine.
You got this.
What's that guy's name again?
Fist bump. It's Clarebold.
Can you put that in chat, DM?
Yes.
Thank you. And thorough,
There you
right?
Thurl, yeah, and the Queen Irisi Kalinov.
Mm-hmm.
You put that one in chat again as well?
Erisi Kalanath.
Then there was Savra, and there was the circus bear, and
No,
And Hank.
still, the circus bear is still just me. No one else.
I know, but it
Just me.
seems like it's two.
Well, so we just start walking in?
Yeah, you got this. You got this.
Sure, let's go. Bio, just start walking. Very excitedly.
Alrighty. So, let me just change.
Oh, and halfway through walking, I'll turn to Will and I'll be like, what is our cover again? You're here to check on their defenses?
Clarable Thurl sent us here because there's an imminent attack happening by the Black Earth. And we're here to kind of help bolster their defenses and also see what kind of defenses they have. And then anybody that we get a chance to that's alone and by themselves that we do quietly, we kill.
I'm totally not knowing this down because I will forget.
The
Remember
legacy.
we took up the sanctuary.
The legacy of Frank the janitor.
Yeah. Architects.
Frank the architect.
Yeah.
Alright.
It's better than
Yeah, sounds good to me.
So, continuing along this path, it eventually, you can see this large split.
Just keep walking.
You can see this large split opening up right next to the path, and where the chasm overhead seems to have closed into a cavern. You can see down, and it is just darkness. Very, very deep chasm next to a ever narrowing staircase at this point that hugs the rock alongside the chasm, twisting madly in hairpin turns around sharp outcroppings, jagged and uneven. It almost, threatens to spill into the chasm at some points. But it's not like treacherous enough where it would actually, pose a large problem to traversing it, though. So eventually, after several miles of, this rocky path around jagged turns, you make it to a broad, flat landing that juts out over the immense black chasm. And in this gloom, you can just see a shaft of light, which just about illuminates this lost city, almost, of pure white buildings and plazas. And right in the middle of it, where the shaft of light hits the city, there's this large pyramid, from which you can also see flows a waterfall that continues down into the deep, seemingly bottomless chasm below. And I will put you on the map.
This place is beautiful.
Looks amazing indeed.
It does.
It's full of
I mean,
assholes.
it's unique at least.
Full of
Don't make the same.
assholes.
It does seem like assholes take
They
it
take all the
to.
good spots.
Yeah, they kind of do, don't they?
Alright, so let me spread you out a bit.
This is beautiful. I've never seen anything like this.
It's still loading for me. Give it a sec.
Yeah, I also have loading.
No problem. So when you do load into the map, what you can
Ooh.
see is let me explain some things. So you can see like these jagged shapes. These are like kind of like these small towers in between, and in between those towers there are just like walls, which form seemingly a gatehouse. You can see carved reliefs of two dwarves facing one another in profile to complete an arch in the middle of this gatehouse. And gazing northward, you can see the open chasm and eventually the waterfall spilling down below. So, what would you like to do?
How is the light situation here?
There's like a dim light coming from that shaft in the middle, connected to the pyramid. Other than that, there is no light here. I should mention though, these sounds that you hear are almost maddening. You can hear the soft sound of music being played. You can hear flutes, sound of soft flute music, but this is mixed with almost a chorus of agonized wails, you know, almost adding to the discordant melodies that you hear from further down
kind of
whatever this
wail?
place is.
Like pain? Like it wails of pain? Like
Yeah,
pain?
agonizing, painful wails.
Anything
They
you can
seem to
make
be
out
rather
from them, or
close.
just noises?
I'm sorry?
Just noises, or can I make anything out?
Can you make an insight check, please?
Yes, I can. So give me my character sheet.
Don't forget to refresh.
Oop. Got.
There you go. It sounds terrifying.
That doesn't help me.
I quietly asked the rest. Do we want to go with light or without? Probably without, right?
Are you having trouble seeing?
Well, I don't see particularly well in dark, but it's fine. I can follow you.
You can hold Vic's hand and he will lead you.
Yeah, I will hold Vic's hand.
He likes that. He likes that a lot.
Aww.
We don't see anybody.
Nope. You don't.
Should
You
I
can
yell
only
out
hear
to
the
someone?
soft music.
Should I yell
Actually,
out
I
to
have some
someone? Could
dumped
come
music.
greet us.
So, what do you do?
I don't
Maybe-
think they were expecting us.
Maybe we just take a few steps in before we yell out. I don't want to
you
alert
lead the way.
everybody in this place. It's going to echo quite a bit.
Or maybe let's not do much sound and try to just go further in.
How about you and I just well, how about you go first and I'll be your spokesperson still, but
Yes. I mean, you're definitely going to be that.
I'm really sad I don't have like screams of agony soundscapes.
I am kind of happy you don't
Yeah.
have to hang
Oh
out.
man, but I want to create that
You know
feeling.
how often you would hear that during Christmas Prod? You would find afterwards?
Yeah, let's not. Oh
Kind of.
Is
no.
it just? Is it a door in front of us or like a large?
Yes, that is a door. So
I will.
this is a door.
I
Oh,
will
okay.
try the door
All right.
softly, not opening it all the way.
So it is this large, white, almost carved out of like marble or some kind of white limestone, with a relief of a dwarf in it once again, and there's like this carved handle in it. You can just kind of pull it open without making too much noise. Meep. Let me just. There you go.
I will step inside, but get caught in the shadow. Ah! Add to the wailing. I'm stuck in the
Oh
shadow.
boy.
There you
Oh,
go.
yeah, there you go. There you go. Well, let me open the door all the way now, because that might help. So if you can just stop where you are.
Absolutely.
Yeah, let me just figure some stuff.
I'm just being led by Vic, so
Yeah.
Ooh.
I wonder what these thingies are.
They look like arrow slits.
Oh, that is a gatehouse. You said right
Yeah.
there. Makes
And
sense.
speaking of which, I will actually move in phalanx as well. There we go. And let me see. Wilden moving into this space. Suddenly, you're surrounded by these screams. It's the constant screams mixed with the music, and then suddenly they stop, and you hear, and there's 2 arrows flying right past you. What do you do?
Like they were trying to hit me.
Yes, and one came from to the north of you, and one to the east, seemingly, probably from the arrow slits.
I try and dodge the bolts or what are the arrows and yell, "Hold your fire!"
There's
Sent by Thurl.
there's like you can hear some laughing, and then more wails, and then again 2 arrows. It's a 17 and a 23 to hit, so the second one will hit you. Hits you right in the shoulder, unless you're casting shield, of course.
No, not this time.
Alright, so that's 5 piercing damage as it hits you in the shoulder.
I try to like. Am I stepping on a like a trap or something like that?
Can you make a perception check, please?
An investigation. Oh, okay.
This is so asinine with the music in the background.
Natural 20.
Yes, nice. No, you don't see any pressure plates anywhere near you.
Okay. I'm getting hit by arrows. Do I trek forward?
maybe let's run forward.
There's more screaming. And then it stops again suddenly. 2 more arrows. Both hit the walls next to you.
All right, I'm moving forward.
Alright.
We'll
So
go out at
Tell me if you want me to stop.
Very unacceptable behavior to greet guests. I will not have this.
I haven't used my full movement even from a full turn yet, so let me know if you want me to stop.
Two arrows against your steel defender, one being an 11, one being a 17.
17 hits.
Alright, that's 4 piercing damage. 2 against you, Bayou. That's a 20 and a 13.
Both hit.
Disadvantage with a deflection from Vic.
Alright, so the first one would be a 13 then. But that will still hit. The second one will be a 22, so that's a total of 13 piercing damage to you.
Oh, my HP is getting low.
You start with more than most of us.
Yeah, but I still had damage.
Oh yeah, you did. You did.
So I am yeah.
As we are,
but I will yell out that wait, actually scroll back up. There one Arisi will be very displeased, and I'm pretty sure Clara will be disappointed.
If I can move again, I'm going to move again all the way to the door and open the door.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Either Vokia or Vix to help me.
Yep.
It seems to be another stone door.
Yeah. Is it open?
Yes, it does open.
also, as I ran past by you, I would put a hand on her, kind of like squeeze a little in a reassuring gesture, and with that I would cast Cure Wounds on first level on her.
Thank you.
Alrighty. Let me take you off.
There you go.
Thank you.
But the door does open, and within a few moments you are standing on the other side of the hall. Should you want to, I would assume so. Yeah, let me move you guys a bit.
Yeah, we would want to.
There you go. And the music is doubled with like snickering and laughter, and again the wails of agony.
Going back up.
Hmm?
My HP went back down to 15, but it's not going back up.
On your character sheet?
Yeah, I can try to add another 9 points at the beginning.
Wait, don't forget to refresh your character sheet, please.
Yeah.
I did that a few times, but it's just not responding.
What?
I can try to do the HP, like the 9 HP thing again, see if it maybe just like short circuit it. But
Oh, works now.
okay, thank you.
How is it looking for you?
It worked for me.
Alright, good.
Let me pop up first, but it didn't refresh. Good enough. Thank you.
I will also cast Cure Wounds at first level on Bayou.
Alright, so the music seems to be a bit louder at this point. Like,
Oh man.
what's up?
No, it's louder now. Like we're gonna take some even crazier shit now. Is there? It opens up to the left, or is there a door before that? Like right
there is a. I should make the doors more visible. There is a door right here. Actually, can you do this? Invisible over. Can you see it now?
I can just see like a block there, like it's possibly a door.
Oh man. Like I have
But I
the.
see.
I have the option to like make something visible over the fog of war, but apparently that.
Yeah, I
doesn't-
see like these little things.
Yeah, that would be a light.
Okay. Door or hallway? I yell out to the rest of the party.
Where do you go?
That's what I'm asking. Door or hallway?
Oh,
Which one?
door.
Door, and also, what is this?
It's
Lights.
a lamp. Yeah, it's
Just
just,
a lamp. Okay.
it's
Oh,
a
God.
it's a metal crafted lantern.
Oh yeah. Okay. Now I zoomed in. I see
And
the lamp.
also, I should note that you can see in front of you there is.
Oh.
Let me explain this to you. You can see, just about see a body that is lashed to a very tall obelisk. By you would see this.
Mhm.
And you can see this humanoid that's like really gaunt, that's tied to the base of this pillar, and yeah, it just seems malnourished and bad, but you can see this person still breathing.
Can I hear or see anyone like out of my, or sorry, hear or notice like anyone out of my view? Out of my view? Like, do I know someone with him, or do I know that it's just him? Can I try to figure that out?
Yeah, make a perception check, please. Like you're trying to listen and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you. No, you don't sense anything other than this person, you know.
I gesture for like World and stuff to kind of wait and open the door, and I want to try to inch closer to like over there, around the corner to this guy.
Alright, go ahead and move.
And I will just kind of like see if I can attract his attention. Can I wave at him in the corner?
Wanna buy some drugs?
Wanna buy what? Wanna buy what? I got trinkets.
Nice.
I mean, I have like bones and horns and fur. And
Yeah, exactly.
I can open my coat and it's like.
You peek around the corner, and you can see another obelisk with another one of these guys tied to it.
I kind of like. Can I kind of catch the attention of the first guy? See if he sees me.
How
Is he
would you do
awake
that?
now?
Just like wave?
Just kind of like go around the corner and just gesture at him, see if he picks up on me on his own, I guess.
You can just see him like struggling to breathe a bit, but he
Oh,
doesn't seem
God.
to look up.
I'm gonna try to see if I can get like. Well, I'm gonna try to like go in front of him and crouch, see if I can get his attention.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And he just kind of focuses his eyes on you. Who are you?
Just kind of like reassuringly put like my hand on his, like I'm assuming like his shoulder, his arm, and I say, my name is Bayou. Who are you?
I'm Heward. Don't laugh at my
I
names.
kind of sorry. I just wasn't expecting
Poor
you to
guy.
actually say anything.
He's dying. man.
Yeah, he's dying, and you're laughing at him.
I'm sorry.
At his name, which you can do literally nothing about.
Just caught me off guard. I'm
Carry
sorry.
on.
I am not laughing. Buddy's not laughing. I'll be very clear about this. I kind of like gesture Valkia over, and I kind of want to whisper to her, like, "Can you patch him up a little bit? He doesn't seem comfortable."
Does he seem? Okay,
Or is he
I
just-
know that like he's dying. My question would be, I guess, to like figure out how bad it is. So like if he's at a level of like death saving throws, or if it is like
Yeah, make
know.
make a medicine check, please. Right. So yeah, as I said before, malnourished, exhausted. You can actually see their ribs. Not the actual bone, but it's
The outline.
yeah. Their stomachs are a little more than concave spaces where the flesh stretches thin across the bones.
God,
it's-
I will at
so it's
least
more
try to
like
give him
it's-
some water.
it's more long-term damage rather than being actively bleeding or hurt. Like it's more like, you know, they have not been eating, sleeping, they're having like exhaustion and so on, but it's not necessarily that they're hurt from that rather than physical injuries.
Exactly.
Right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, so there's not much I can do with that, I'm afraid.
I will try to give him some water, and then I will ask him, why are you here?
He turns away from like your water skin. He says, "No, they don't allow it."
Why are you here, Fjord? What did you do?
We are trying to survive on air alone.
Oh
I
man.
look back at
man.
Roland and walk in the face, and I'm just like,
He's a cultist.
I will just like quietly.
Stab.
Oh no, actually I will in the like in Bayu's head. It will just appear the voice of. Honestly, isn't it more humane at this point to just take them out of misery? They will eventually die,
I mean,
and if they don't want to live, I guess that's their choice.
we're here to eradicate these guys, so you know, I'm not
Yeah,
gonna put any effort into
I
helping
think
them
you're
if they're doing
right.
it themselves.
Breatharianism is actually a real-life movement. So
Yeah, I know.
you're
It's
aware.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
That's a whole conversation of its own.
Yes.
Now
Moving
we're
on.
just kind of like,
Yeah, but these
I would
are literally
stand up and be
sitting
like,
in a air cult, so you know.
You don't know that.
kinda. But I will just kind of stand up and be like, it's an honorable thing you're doing here. Best luck to you. And I would just walk away back to Roland.
Goodbye.
And be like, oh, that's the door you wanted to open. Let's go.
I try the door.
All right.
As he's trying the door, I would kind of quietly go, are we sure we want them to just like know we are here?
He doesn't really seem capable of anything right now. So I'm assuming we can just call them. Well, we can't. But I'm assuming they'll just call him delusional if he's seeing things, right?
I don't know.
I tell Big Rattlehead to just cover his nose and mouth
All
Okay.
right.
to deplete him of air and just let him die.
Oh, not his
Oh,
own.
not it.
No.
Oh my god. That's
The other
so bad.
person.
Yeah, just to end and like he just didn't survive the trials.
But there's like
so
more
he's still
pillars. We don't
nothing.
know how many pillars there are. That could be.
Well,
pillars
Yeah, I
and
know, but
pillars
he's
of
the one you
people.
spoke to.
True. Yeah, okay.
the steel defender, with his, take my strong hand, with his strong hand, covers the nose and mouth of the cultist, and it just kind of goes, you know, struggling against his grip, and eventually, after a long and agonizing struggle, he dies, and you can hear from further down the hall this echoing whisper, "Don't do this."
And I look at Will and say, "See, there's more pillars. You can't
And
kill one. You're gonna end up going on forever. I'd say just leave him.
I mean, there is
Fine.
not that many of
well,
these
I mean,
pillars.
keywords.
Help!
Keywords.
Okay, I go to the one who is trying to,
Mhm.
you know, call for help,
All right.
and I would like to. Very
Going over
gently.
there, you can see that there's another one on a pillar behind that.
Oh yeah,
I'm
that's fine.
fire.
I will just gently put my hand in front of his face and poison spray him in there. Go on, I mean,
Danny,
it's a
no,
gas.
we're not going down the line.
It's a gas. They
Yeah.
must be happy to
Go.
breathe in.
Go ahead and roll damage.
There we
Yeah.
go.
I'm going back to the door and I'm opening it.
Yeah.
I'm not
And
gonna
I
need
just
water.
go to the other one again.
Well,
to the same.
There they go, and I will just roll for XP that you don't deserve.
What's that XP?
That's Will
None of us
XP.
do.
So, door,
Nevertheless,
let's
you
go.
did kill something, so 19 XP for all of you.
No.
You proud
failed the
now?
test. They failed the test.
I mean,
How do you
to be
feel
fair,
now?
to be
Part of
fair,
the trials is being able to breathe when someone's holding your mouth and nose.
So
to be
that life,
fair,
too bad.
I only did there because they did start calling for help. And-
What would you do in that situation?
well, yes, but Vic already murdered one, so I just wanted
Wouldn't be
to
in that
protect
situation.
I
by
opened
you.
the door. I'm done with this conversation. I just opened the door.
Alright, so with no regard to whatever, Bio
No,
opens
I'm
the
just
door.
swinging it opening. I'm
I'm so-
swinging it open. I don't
You're
care.
swinging it open. Alright,
Oh man,
oh, no, I'm moving a lamp. No, I'm on the wrong
Sure,
layer.
let me do
Done
it.
with this conversation.
There
the lamp attacks.
you go.
Is that water?
It is water, and as you step in, you can hear the music suddenly stops.
Hi, my name is Bayou. This is Hank.
Here we go.
They call me Frank the Tank.
So you can,
Hank, Frank, and Karen.
similarly to the guys hanging on the obelisks outside, you can see 5 individuals in like kind of a semicircle, all in chairs with flutes in their hand, looking over their shoulders at whatever just entered this place. And there's one guy who has like a very ornately made metal flute. And he kind of has this slick hair. He has like, what do you call that? Shaved, like a side shave, you know?
Undercut or like
Yeah,
side
like
cut?
an
Undercut.
undercut. Well, I'll just show you. He looks like this.
I mean, damn.
I'm not gonna
And
complain.
he just gets up from his chair and he goes, "Excuse me, you're interrupting a very important rehearsal here."
Excuse me, I have been sent here by Terrell with my friend here to come check on your defenses and stuff because of an oncoming attack, but apparently that's not important enough for you to come greet us at the gate so that we know where to go.
And be shot at.
And be shot at.
Regardless, this is all for our queen, Arisi Kalanoth.
Right, can you point us in the right direction then for where we have to go to check on your defenses? Then we will leave silently, of course. So don't
Well,
interrupt.
I also pull out the letter DM with her signature at the bottom and kind of wave it around so they can't see the writing. And I'd be
Yeah.
like, see, we were sent for.
Alright, make a persuasion check with advantage, please, since you do have that.
Me or by you?
This is why we let me.
By you,
Yep.
yes. Yes, you were kind
Yeah.
of leading this conversation, so that,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna fuck this up though, man.
with advantage.
Strictly support role here.
Persuasion?
Yes, persuasion.
It's gonna go
Well,
so bad.
uh,
Oh, cool.
Ooh,
yeah, persuasion.
No, perception's fine. Don't worry about
nice.
This is Lathander.
it.
He puts his flute away in like a little pouch. Well then, as the queen's personal minstrel, I shall accompany you to the throne room. Follow me.
I will step aside and gesture and say thank you very much. Finally, someone with some proper decency.
We did take damage on the way in. You got anything we can deal with before we visit the queen? I mean,
I
We're
wouldn't
gonna
want to
queen,
visit her in
like,
this state.
clean. Yeah, exactly.
Did you say that to this guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. I beg your pardon, but you said you took some damage coming in?
You were being shot at.
Those arrow slits. For some reason, they seemed to decide that it is a good practice to shoot also at invited guests.
Even with me practicing my air technique, breathing and all that I learned from the monks up at the Feathergale Fire, they still shot at me.
Yeah, we even had a soup with us.
I will say I will report this back, obviously. It's quite rude, but if you have something to patch us up, that would be very, very delightful. I wouldn't want to meet anyone in this state.
Well, I suppose the gods in the god house weren't expecting you then.
We were
Nevertheless,
sending you in quite a rush, yes.
Clarabelle said we were free to walk in.
Clarabelle Day. Well, fine. The queen shall decide whether you receive healing or not. After me, please.
Very well.
And
This is good or really bad.
he passes the guys on the obelisk, kind of stops, gazes at one, kind of
Oh, fuck.
puts
I
a
mean,
hand.
they all are. They don't have any sort of injuries. They
Oh,
don't
true,
Yeah,
true.
breathe.
puts his hand under his chin. Pity. Then just turns
Not
around
strong
and
enough for
keeps
your
walking.
practices, I see.
And he will go past them up north. Zip.
Yeah,
It
you want us
better
to
if we
keep moving
move all
or-
together in like one movement, by the way.
Yes,
Some
let me
sort of
actually do that.
pacing around.
Yeah.
Oh boy. What is going on?
I'm trying to put myself close
Hang on,
to
hang
them.
on, hang on,
There you
hang
go.
on.
Yeah.
Let me remove these choked guys. And move you as
They
a
did it
blob.
to themselves.
Sure, man. Whatever you say. And you get to this great big plaza, and in the middle of this is the pyramid with the light shaft descending onto it. And you can see at the top of the pyramid there is a man with cleanly shaved head sitting on a large creature that looks like this.
Fun. I've had enough
It
life.
just it kind of they kind of look at you, both the man and the creature, and the creature kind of shrieks and kind of flaps its wings, and
I'd rather almost fight the crushing Black Earth creature thing that we.
Crushing Black Earth.
Yeah.
and he leads you around. Let me. I'm just
I
gonna
will
like put
kind
you in a
of,
blob. You will kind of
While
what?
we're walking,
Yes.
while we're walking, I want to kind of fall back and pull them back with me a little bit out of the direct earshot of a guy leading us. And I whisper to him, "Do you have a plan to explain to our Lord Lady, whatever the fuck, why we're here? Why we have her
Right.
signed?"
Can you
I'm
make
ready
a
to throw
stealth check to fall back in line?
Mm.
He looks back at you and grabs your arm, kind of aggressively. Excuse me, there will be no dilly-dallying. You have an
I
audience
I
with the
don't
queen.
say that. I
Well,
mean,
tending to her clothes.
I'm
Fixing her up a
sorry,
bit.
the shots we took coming in were a bit taxing. Yes, no dilly-dallying at all.
So he leads you into the double doors.
DM, a
Yes?
question though.
Yes.
Where is that on the map? Is that creature and monk? Like, can you ping where that is?
Can you see this arrow?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, it's right about there.
Okay, so he has a vantage point on us from up there.
Yes.
Okay, that's all I wanted to know.
He has a vantage point on like all of the surrounding area, it seems.
Yeah.
And yeah, he takes you all inside the pyramid, and you can see that I can
not
sense your
supposed to be
despair. You can see this light shaft descending down through the pyramid and continuing downwards even more into what seems to be a square gap in the floor. And he takes you towards the stairs, and let me see. Oh boy, I'm gonna have to move all of you separately, aren't I? Well, here we go.
I always feel like we make big, huge mistakes.
No.
I mean, I've been
You,
able
you
to
mean
talk
you
myself
mean
out of
by talking to them and then getting to meet people who are way above our pay grade, so to say?
Yeah, meet the boss.
Yeah,
Yeah, right away.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
So
Well,
then,
keep in mind we probably should promise this one something too. I mean,
Dean,
Barry was on something.
yes.
could I have actually cast mending along the way at some points to refill Steel Defender's
Yeah,
hit
sure.
points? Okay.
No problem.
All
So,
right.
he takes you up these stairs to this very, very regal looking room. Which I shall describe to you forthright. So, the stairs rise 20 feet to a very spacious 20-foot high chamber, which contains, it's almost like a map of like parts of cities, and it almost seems to be like a map of a certain realm or kingdom that's etched into the flagstone floor. And you can see these peaked arcades hung with gossamer sky blue curtains running the length of the chamber on either side, and from behind these a heady incense wafts, and you can see the smoke is gently rising and just kind of dancing in the air. And at the far end of the chamber, on a high throne atop a marble dais overlooking this whole room, you can see a very, like with a look of disdain on her face, this woman.
Oh,
Seems
boy.
to be elven in features.
Ooh.
She has wings.
Seems to be.
Shit.
And you can see the half-elven man who escorted you here. Kind of kneels down in this very elegant curtsy. My queen, you have visitors. If I may introduce to you, and he kind of looks back at you. Do you have a name? A collective name?
We do not. We have been in this rush of importance put together as an escort, more so on the fly.
Right. Well, regardless, they are here to apparently take a look at our defenses. And she kind of holds up her hand, the elven woman, and the half-elf instantly stops talking, moves aside. That is enough, Wind Harrow. Thank you. So, check our defenses, you said.
Farrell seemed quite concerned, given the rumors of an upcoming attack. One coming from the Black Earth. We were just here merely for a checkup, to make sure that
And what
everything is safe.
do you know of this attack?
And I will kind of adjust the world and say, you've been alive for more than I have been.
Well, upon investigating their sanctuary at the temple, they seem to be digging under earth quite proficiently and are planning at some point to connect their tunnels between the sanctuary and this lovely place you have here. And we're just making sure walls are in tip-top shape, defenses are in place, and defenders are notified of the incoming attack.
I have been a spy in many places, sent out by Thero himself, and people have obviously taken notice of the presence of this place. You just want to make sure that everything is safe up to code and fine.
I am an architectural kind of genius, a savant, you might say,
I will be the judge of that.
as you
Obviously.
should be, my queen.
It's going great now.
This is going amazingly. Well, as you apparently wish to look at the connection between us and these blatant thieves, Windharrow and her gaze very swiftly switches to the half-elven man. Yes, my queen. Show them to the tunnels, if you please.
My queen, may I ask a question? Just
What
abruptly,
is
real quick?
it? Her temper seems to change
there
instantly.
Is there already a tunnel connecting the sanctuary and this place?
I'm surprised you didn't know that as an architectural master.
Well, this is my first time here, and I'm just wondering because that would play into the plans that we have recovered from the Black Earth. So, is there a connecting tunnel?
There is.
I can just nudge Wilden to stop talking.
Yeah, no, I'm dead quiet right now.
Thank you so much for your time. Obviously, you must be busy, and we don't want to take any more of it. So
Do
I
not
just
return.
the whole problem.
Do not return before you're finished.
Of course not. And in Elvish, I want to add thank you, and then gesture for the whole elven dude to lead us away from here, please.
Yes, of course. Right away, my queen. Go on. Down the stairs. And
To the fortifications, Windfarrow, and
it's Windharrow.
oh, Windharrow. Sorry.
Excuse him. He has a bit of a list. Don't mind him.
Yes.
Windharrow.
Have there been attacks through? I asked him privately, obviously, as we're walking out, if there's been attacks from the Black Earth through that same exact tunnel.
There have been some incursions. So, it is good that you're here.
I know.
Let me quickly check something. What?
I'm terrified.
You're not the only one. I went
Yeah.
panic good enough.
This is one of those moments when I'm glad that I do have backup characters.
Alright.
We're fine. We're level 5.
And there is a goddamn elf with giant wings up there.
She let us go.
For now. Yeah.
Yeah, I know for now.
Mhm.
I know.
So...
As we're walking, I do like lean into Will and I'm like, see who needs a plan anyway.
I thought that was a pretty good plan.
That was a plan?
Yeah. We get to scope out everything, and then either we step in too deep in it, or we, able to retract our foot, so to speak.
Just listen to your plans more often. They sound great. Just tell me them up front next.
So,
I don't always know them up front.
let me blob you up again. And as you go, Windharrow will just humor or mock you. Have you never seen nobility before? What's your problem?
None so grand.
Excuse me, I don't know what he was speaking of, but if you want to challenge me on nobility, go ahead.
None so
But the
grand.
way-
But if you wanna if you wanna inspect the fortifications yourself, you can, and then it'll be up to you to defend this place.
I'm a musician. I'm not for that lowly kind of work.
Then keep
You
your
are
mouth
lowly.
shut about defending yourself.
Anyone who isn't polite enough.
It would be wise to hold your tongues in the face of Queen Arisi Kalanoth.
I'm not gonna hold my tongue
It
in
seems
the
we did a good job of that.
Just lead the
Starlight.
way out of here, please.
You seem to be awfully demanding for mere work folk.
You seem to be awfully rude for someone who couldn't even greet their visitors.
Couldn't even announce us properly. You didn't even know our names before we even walked in the room. What kind of minstrel are you? What kind of herald are you?
So he ignores your questions and leads you to to the north. And he gestures toward this tunnel and says, "Well, go ahead then, inspect."
Can I ask any?
Inside check.
Sorry.
Is he trying to ditch us into something so that we die?
Good call.
Yeah, make an
Yeah, good
insight
call.
check. Alrighty. um. There you go.
Okay. Valkia doesn't seem to do anything based on what she sees in the man.
I gesture for Will, like, well, Mr. Architecture person, then go ahead. Please lead the way.
I asked, or I turned to the guards behind me. I'd be like, "Are you the ones that are stationed here permanently, or you guys have encountered the Black Earth before coming through this place?"
The person that's sort of leaning against the wall, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Just kind of sneers at you and then looks back
Breathe. You've been taught that.
towards the plaza.
Bai will take out a piece of paper and a pen and start, like, fakely noting things down. And whenever the goes, that's point it.
Ah, yes, very good work, Foreman.
Does the guard doesn't give me any response at all?
Nope. He just looks back to the plaza.
Wind Pharaoh.
For the last time, it is Wind Harrow.
I know. I just like hearing you correct me. Is there a leader
do
of the
that a
guard?
Is there a what?
A leader of the guard.
And then I'll speak back if we ask him questions, preferably.
Well,
That actually knows something about martial and defensive.
well, obviously the Queen is in charge here, and I would be second in command.
A minstrel.
I give a small kind of chuckle.
What's that supposed to mean? You're telling me that a minstrel can't be in charge?
I'm saying that it's extraordinary.
He kind of
and
pokes you with his flute.
I chuckle
I will
again.
pull his ear and I'll say, "Don't you ever touch me again, young man." I'll let him go.
No, he's poking Wilden.
Yeah, I chuckle. I just kind of laugh like kind of just a boyish laughter a little bit. As Vic kind of like leans down and just stares at him a bit as I laugh. All right. I guess we go down this stuff, guys.
Well, do your inspecting. I shall be
Yes. So
returning
we
to the
find
Queen.
you? Okay.
You can find me either in the pyramid or in the Plaza of the Muses, which will be near the fountain where you saw me.
This place seems rather large. Is there a place for us to rest while we do our inspections?
Well, since the queen did not appoint to you any lodgings, no. You shall rest on the floor if you need to.
You're the second in command, though. I mean, you can appoint some lodgings.
I could, yes. And then he walks away.
Oh,
Bio like mockingly makes like almost a movement as if he's gonna throw a dagger at him, and then he just puts it away.
And
I could
he,
kill him right here.
he plays a jaunty little tune as he leaves you to your work.
okay.
Well, fun person to talk to, just very, very rude.
We're in and out, guys, so I don't have a plan beyond this point.
Well,
Yeah.
I think that one thing that might be useful is to actually look at the tunnel.
Yeah.
Actually, it's
If
Oh, I was gonna do
nothing
that.
else,
You say as you
yeah.
stand around the guard.
No, like, I mean,
I would
I
assume
would
not,
hear-
don't worry.
I would assume that we at least pretend to walk a little into the tunnel.
Well, yeah, no,
So-
what I'm saying is kind of like, yeah, let's go into the tunnel, let's look at it, and look at everything else we can look at. But other than that, I don't know what we're doing.
I'm doing
Nice.
great. You got a plan. Your plan's been going great, apparently.
Sure.
I mean, let's
Alright.
take a look at what we figured out after. Fine.
I will peek around that corner and
Alright.
see how far it goes.
The tunnel continues. And
Oh boy.
continues. And continues. And it seems to
Are
be...
there any signs of battle in this tunnel? Fighting of any sort?
Make a perception check. Or investigation, your choice.
Investigation.
Alright.
Natural 20. Natural
Nice.
20.
20. Apart from like scuff marks, this place seems pretty spotless.
Keep going.
Alright.
I'll keep going.
Yeah, for the purposes of you exploring this, the
Yeah.
tunnel just seems to lead on and on and on.
It's a pretty big tunnel.
If you want to follow it all the way, you can.
I mean, I think that after some time we would be definitely out of any chance for an earshot from the guards, even with the sound carrying. So probably that is a good time to kind of stop and actually talk about what to do next.
Yeah.
And
We're
decide
stuck
whether,
between a rock and a hard place here.
well, more like between a rock and a pyramid. But yeah.
Pyramid would suggest a way up.
I mean, to be fair though, for now, no one said that we should only check the tunnels.
Right.
If we are allowed to check the defenses, we might as well try to get as much from this as possible, and walk around a little and see what is here.
So do we want to scout the end of this tunnel, or we just want to go back and see what's in the area that we were in?
Hey, we kind of know what's at the end, don't we?
Yeah,
If
I
they're
mean,
telling the truth.
if they are telling the truth, then it does lead to the temple of the Black Earth. Yeah.
Question
So so yeah, I don't think we should go all the way there because we are not. I don't think they would do great with people coming from the air cult. Through the tunnel.
No, I don't think that following it out is going to be a good idea.
So I would say that perhaps we should chill here for a little, so that it does seem that we have thoroughly examined it, and then continue the security check of the rest of the temple, or how to call this place.
And which is our way out? Through the Black Earth Temple or through here?
I
I would say through
We haven't
here.
done anything to upset them yet.
Yes, I think that there is a chance we can easily tell them that, they did splendidly and their defenses are great. Honestly, it seems like
It's not my answer.
I mean, honestly, some level of how to put this, some level of flattery might probably do well with both the minstrel and the queen. They
Queen
did.
doesn't really
They do
up-
seem very opulent, so maybe people recognizing that and being all up into, oh my, you are so great, your greatness knows no bounds, etc. Then maybe that will appease her a little.
I mean, that will work on the minstrel, but I doubt it'll work on the queen. She didn't
I mean,
seem one
to be fair, I don't think it can hurt though.
I
And
beg
if
to differ.
and if we do claim that our work here is done,
I think
then we can leave.
you know what I think? I
Mhm.
think it's possible that while we're doing this work, they're checking on the Feathergale Spire and they're gonna see it controlled by Aokakras, and our time here is short.
That is true though. So
So,
maybe we should try to make it fast.
that could also be an option. I'm almost thinking is there a reason we could, or the excuse we could come out of the other tunnel and maybe claim we're either prisoners escaping or anything like that? It would give us a way in there and a way out of it.
I mean, we did get it sort of a look with what's on the other side, just sort of.
Very sort of.
Yeah, but I almost feel like we'd have a better shot on that side than we would here. I don't know. You know what? You know what? I don't know. I don't know if pay no attention to what I just said. Really, I'm
I
guessing.
thought you
I'm really guessing. My plan was just to get inside and hope that there was not that many people and just kill them all.
Well, there certainly is many people.
So where we could maybe still do that. Lure them in 101. Maybe.
Well, we could try and call that monk that didn't want to answer my question.
I mean, he didn't even want to answer your question.
I don't think
I
it
have
would be.
against knockouts, but they're all quite loud.
I don't think it would be wise to try to fight them here, because there is a very long tunnel, and we don't know where exactly it ends, and we have literally no other way out if they try to trap us here.
Right.
I mean, if we were to go
So-
out the tunnel the other way, I do have a way to just block it off completely. Well, not completely, but quite completely.
I mean, at least if we're heading to the other sides and we get into a scrap on that side, we can still retreat to this side and claim we're doing the Queen's work.
Well, yes, we could go that side, and if we get attacked, come back and saying it's their fault. That they're already attacking.
Yeah, like
And that's why we were.
our intel was
That
correct.
doesn't sound like bad. That doesn't sound like a horrible idea at all. That couldn't go wrong in a single way. There's no way that both of them sides could get mad at us at the same time, and we would be fucked. So yeah, sounds good. Sounds fun to me.
What do you say, Vakin?
If you think that is the good way to go, and that gives us a chance to figure all of this out, I'm in.
I mean, it's dangerous either way, but going that way will give us more information, background, anything like that.
I mean, we'll end up fighting one side or the other, or both, at
Probably.
some point or another. At some point or another.
I would just
mean,
like
this
to
is-
avoid fighting both sides
At the
at
same
the
time,
same
yeah.
time.
Yeah, so I'd say I don't know, let's continue on this tunnel and see if we hit Black Earth with something, and then, I don't know, maybe they retaliate and start fighting amongst each other, and then we can take advantage of it. I don't know.
Sounds good to me.
All right. So, with your tunnel inspection tools in hand.
Yeah, I pull out. Definitely have tools in hand.
Yeah,
At
you
least
do.
a mason
I'm still
tool.
taking quote unquote notes.
Foreman Frank.
Yeah.
You go through this tunnel, assuming it will lead to wherever the Black Earth is hiding. And that is where we will pick up next time.
Oh
boy.
man.
Oh boy.
So,
Great.
next session will be August 26th.
Oh boy.
And
Oh boy.
see you all then. Twitch, unless anyone is otherwise, you know.
Ask questions on Discord or.
Yeah, check out the Discord. Also, I believe I missed a follow. Yes, Master Hawk 01. Welcome. Thank you for the follow.
Welcome, bud.
Yeah, next time.
And we will see you next time. Who knows what will happen.
Bye, Twitch.
Bye bye, Twitch.
Bye
Bye
bye.
bye.